like the only reason you can come in is because you know exactly what you want and the size that you want. I was like, that's the only reason you're allowed to come to the store right now. Nigga comes in next day, returns it. Wrong size, wrong shoe. I was like, Nick, I beat this nigga's ass. I was so mad. He exchanged.
So wait, you cloping?
No, well, yeah, I was the only manager for like a whole week. So that nigga came in, and then he came in 2 days later and returned it, but he got something else. So I was like, okay.
Right,
I was
if
like,
got something else,
I was like, that's the only acceptable shit. But if you don't get something else, bro, I would have beat your ass, man. I would have told you, man.
I didn't check my mic.
Hello. And he was trying to be an asshole too. And I just looked at him. Remember, I let you in. And after the store was closed.
That's how you get niggas, man. You be letting them know, man. I hooked your ass up.
I didn't even say anything. I just looked at this smart enough.
Yeah, I have to pull that card.
Yo,
Yeah.
honestly, even if you don't,
If you ever go out of your way to pull a favor for a customer, especially in that sense, they have no right to ever be an asshole in your store ever again, or else they just get thrown out.
they will, bro. But that's the thing. They always will be an asshole. It doesn't matter. Customers, you know what customers.
I hate helping people out too much because then they
expect too much.
Yeah,
Expect
too
too
much.
much.
Yeah,
You're too nice.
Oh, you can help me out.
I know. That's why, like,
Deal with other people.
That's what my manager was like. Oh, you got to make these customer connections. I'm not trying to make these
Customer connections.
Fuck these niggas, man.
They definitely
I try to see them again.
They don't. Yeah. I ain't gonna put it out there, but they don't even say. But they were saying that. They just say sell the shoes.
Yeah. Our shit's like, we need to build a clientele list. We need to do all. It's like, I don't do that. I don't give a fuck.
It's because you guys carry so many brands.
It's not even that. It's like we
high
have
exclusive things.
We just have the same older people coming constantly, and it's just like I don't give up my card and I don't give up my name.
Which one is your store? Because I've walked into one, and I was like, I would not buy anything here.
The clothing store? Is
it the clothing one? Yeah.
No, I'm not the clothing. I'm the shoe store.
You're the shoe store?
Yeah.
Shit, nigga. I thought you were the clothing store for at least a year now.
I've been at the clothing store a few times, but not anymore.
So which one's better?
Which one's better?
Yeah, man. This might get you fired, man. Watch out.
They're all the same to me.
Hey, man. Paycheck's a paycheck.
No, we don't carry hot shit, bro. I don't
know. You carry, like, what do they call it? Like, classic shit. No?
Shit that lasts for a long time.
Like Birkenstocks.
Yeah.
Y'all got Birkenstocks.
Yeah, we got Birkenstocks.
Yeah, see? You got Birkenstocks. Y'all got Clarks. Yeah. Y'all got Timbs. You sell Timbs? No, we don't sell. That's a long-lasting shoe. I've had my Timbs for at least 8 years now.
Yeah, but, like, we carry, like, it depends on what you carry. Like, if you, like, Clarks, we were the only.
If you wear Clarks, you're not wearing Timbs. It's a. I mean, you are, but
yeah, but like I mean, like Clarks are like we were the only like Gravity Hope was the only Clarks carrier in Canada for like.
Isn't there a Clarks store
years. Now
there is one in West End, right?
But before all that shit, like it was like they were the only ones carrying it for a very long time, and then like they just carry shit that's like it's classic and it's just like really well made. So like, you know, we carry like Red Wings. We also carry like
Red
Demi
Wings.
like hiker boots, which are like crazy. Like they're $500 Italian made boots. You know what I mean?
I like that.
So it's like that's what like you kind of go for. You go for expensive shit that's gonna last you forever, right? It's the same thing. Like a clothing store carries like Carhartt, Reigning Champ,
right.
Beams Plus, all that shit. That shit's just like classic Americana that like, oh, you can wear this for 20, 30, 40 years. You know what I mean? It's
that
like
jacket will last you a lifetime.
I mean, the Carhartt whip shit, that's like nobody else in Edmonton carries that, and that shit's fucking dope.
Yeah, nobody carries that shit.
Yeah, and that shit like
it's hard to even find Carhartt.
Yeah,
like literally. Good Carhartt.
Exactly.
Not just generic ass whatever Carhartt, like good Carhartt shit.
Yeah, and like that, like I always wanted Carhartt whip anyway. So like that shit to me is like that shit's dope to me. Like that shit has deep roots in
what
hip-hop.
What is your? Oh yeah,
and shit. So.
What is your? You gotta get a good discount. You don't have to disclaim.
Yeah, I get half off everything.
Half off.
Yeah.
How often do you get new stuff in?
Pretty frequently, season to season, I guess. So we're getting new stuff for spring. I mean, all that shit's fucked because of COVID, but like, yeah. I mean, yeah. The thing is, like, we don't carry like Nike. Like, I feel like if we carried Nike, like, all our shit would like be flame. Like, we would.
You would have crazy sales.
People. Yeah, we would.
No, if you carried if you carried not even a quarter of what we carry in stock for Nike, ridiculous.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like,
pick 5 shoes from each. like from the Dunk and the Jordan 1 alone, and you have enough fucking
We'd have revenue,
like
man.
it's ridiculous. Yeah,
It's
you
crazy.
make a lot of money, and I don't understand why they don't, because even old people love, and I'm telling you, like I don't work like a fuck ton, but like when I do work, it's the old heads that are coming in like, fuck yeah, you guys got this shit. Like I have a ton of pairs of these at home, but like they're all word to shit, and fucking I'm looking for a new pair.
What are those Nike runners that are the dad shoes?
Oh, the Monarchs?
Yeah, carry those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cat, bro.
Monarchs.
We already carry like the New Balance
The
shit.
New Balances.
So like we have like the 990s and like those are like that. And, like,
550s, bro. People are looking for the 550s right now.
we
bro.
did have we're getting a bunch of shit. I know because Jason keeps coming in. He's coming in. He's
buying
hitting me
up
shit again.
all of them.
Bro, like, do you got it? Do you got it? Like, nigga, I'll tell you when we got it. I already know the stack's gonna be gone that same day.
Same day.
So I don't
You
give
need
a
to
fuck.
the amount of shoes that come in every day
Yeah,
is absolutely phenomenal.
I believe it, bro.
It is ridiculous.
It's crazy because like you don't realize how much people buy it, and like it's like when those niggas flip, like them niggas is buying that at retail to flip
They're
it.
buying it at retail and then flipping it above market cost.
Yeah,
And people are willing.
to spend
And it's
that.
even like I'll be standing there and be like, you know, it's like they're like, oh, because some people know, they're like, why is it so expensive above market cost? I'm like, rarity,
yeah,
and we have it here right now. Like
Yeah.
any other thing, you're gonna have to pay shipping and this, and it's gonna equal out around to the same thing. So, or if
Yeah.
not more. So you may as well
because like
spend the
$900. Yeah,
you know, you ain't gotta pay no shipping cost.
Yeah.
literally, and that's the thing. Like it's hard to beat because like now like
And you
the
can try this
market's
shit on.
the online market's saturated by like StockX is hard to beat because
to
of
beat.
like $20 for shipping.
Yeah.
You can get the shoes shipped to you
Yeah.
within a week, 2 weeks, right? And like compared to like 5-10 years ago, it was like Stadium Goods, Flight Club,
Oh, yeah.
all those two places, and it was like that plus whatever $15-$20 shipping sometimes between like whatever
ridiculous.
sneakers
Depending
you want
where
to get.
Are. If you're in Canada, it's kind of ridiculous. Sometimes
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But like even because like
Especially Flight Club.
Flight Club used to operate only out of LA, and then I think they had a New York store.
I
for
went
a
to
little.
the New York store. That was
That's
the one that I
Stadium.
went to.
Is that
No,
Stadium
it was
Goods?
Flight Club.
Oh, it was Flight Club. New York?
That was where I bought my bread once. My mids.
Oh yeah.
That was the first pair of like authentic Jordans I ever bought. I went
Mm-hmm.
to New York. My mom bought them for me. They were the cheapest shoe in the store, and they were still like $175, which is you know,
That's good.
reasonable.
Like in this
no,
state,
they were
yeah.
reasonable. They were reasonable.
good. Yeah.
But like the shoes that I saw, the Back to the Future.
Yeah, the
laceables,
Megs, yeah.
the
Yeah,
automatic
crazy.
laceables. Those
Yeah.
were $7,500 at the time. Now they're over $50,000.
Yeah.
And that's what like
Yeah.
people come in and be like, so like, why are these shoes so expensive? It's like, bro, you don't know when the next shoe is going to be.
Yeah.
Like an off, like people had off whites, like we had off whites on the shelves. Virgil died. Now those gone up 2-3 G's.
Yeah.
Regardless of what the shoe is, it's just like rarity happens, and like sneakerhead shit. I wish I got into it when I had like all that disposable income as a kid, and I just bought nice shoes.
Yeah.
Because I would just sell the fuck out of those shoes right now. I guarantee that would be worth some
100%.
fucking money.
Especially like growing up, like
You don't ever notice that shit.
you never realize it too. And like I just got this Sarah's parents just bought me this book, like the sneakerhead like manual shit, like there's this huge book, and I was reading through the shit and I was like, oh man, like, oh, I remember this. I was like, I remember seeing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like seeing these things, and I'm like, oh
These-
fuck, it
these
was that
logos,
crazy.
these things, these fucking commercials, these
Yeah, 'cause-
advertisements, and you're like, damn, I remember when I wanted this shit.
Yeah, and then you realize like I was looking at the pigeon, the staple pigeon dunks that came out.
Yeah.
I didn't realize they only made 150 shoes.
Oh shit.
I was like,
Wow.
oh, I was like, that's why
and
that shit.
that's the rarity
Yeah.
version. It's like, yo, they only have how many of these? And there's
yeah.
7 billion people on this planet that can have 150 shoes. Bro,
Literally.
it's-
And like back then it was less people, and
Oh,
still,
yeah.
and that was only New York. You could only get it in this store. You know what I mean? Like,
you had to line up.
yeah,
You couldn't order it online. You had to be there.
yeah.
So
and then
it's-
like niggas just jump buy
People
that
were
shit.
flying in.
Yeah, literally. And that's what's crazy to me. It's just like, oh fuck, like that's what like rarity looks like. Even now, like a drop comes out, like you talk about like the Million Dior, like New Balances, you talk
Yeah.
about like the Union LA Jordan 1s, the
the UNCs, bro.
The Amari like Jordan
The
3s
Mochas,
and shit like
Mochas,
that. The Mochas, the Travis Scotts,
the
like
any
even
Off-White.
Yeah, all the Virgil Dunks,
anything,
all that shit. Like those
the
are
blue,
grand.
the blue and white with the orange.
Yeah,
those are 5Gs.
Yeah.
Easy.
All that shit too. Even if you talk about when he dropped like the Blazers Halloween, that shit goes for racks now, right? Shit like that. You don't like, but compared to that, like those are on the scales of thousands. Like they don't make dunks to 150 anymore. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No.
You would sell that shit for millions. If you can get your hands on that shit now,
bro.
That's just millions. That's like you look at Yeezy like 750s or like Pirate 1, 350s V1, like Pirate Black. Sorry. That shit goes easy up, because once you own a pair, you don't wear it, you hold on to that shit and it's still in good condition, that shit's just gonna,
you have all original package, never open, untouched kind of shit. Like you are,
that shit goes brazy.
That shit is
numbers.
like art.
Yeah,
it sells at like an art price.
Yeah, like you're selling like crazy sneakers too, and it's like you don't even realize it, but like now you work in a store, and like now I even like witness those things where I'm like, oh, this is like,
oh yeah, no, I know when shit is like gone.
Yeah,
like you'll see like a sneaker too, and you'll see it and you'll know immediately. Like on my phone, I get like not alerts, but like on my shit, it'll tell me like brand new sneaker dropping this week, the Jordan 1, because I have to like scan barcodes, which always goes to the website, so it tells Google that I'm looking at fucking sneakers all the time.
Yeah.
So now it just tells me everything about new sneakers dropping,
that come
this,
out,
that's
yeah.
coming, this, that, and I can see it. I look at it, I'm just like, gone. Like that shit is gonna fucking
it's like, oh, I'm gonna see this in the store next
100%.
week, right?
Yeah,
I know.
And then I'll see it in the group chat. Yo, who's that Foot Locker trying to buy? Like,
literally,
like, yo,
that's the thing. But yeah,
yo, motherfuckers, give me some shifts.
That's the thing. Like, it's crazy because like that's when you like learn to like a certain brand of sneakers. Like now, like I never really liked New Balance that much because like
no, you remember like New Balance? I was wearing. Remember when I had New Balances back in the day? Them shits cost me at least $90 max. I got them on fucking probably like the clearance rack because nobody
wanted them.
Nobody wanted New Balance, like Champion.
Yeah,
nobody wanted that shit until someone makes it hot. Now everybody wants a 550. Costs $590 to buy a fucking New Balance.
Yeah,
explain that shit to me.
Literally, and that's like that. Now it was only because that silhouette was archived for so long, and they just brought that back out.
And
right?
and it's literally a retro. Like it's shit that people like in their 40s and 50s are like, yo, I was wearing this shoe when I was like 22.
Yeah, I'm older. Like late 50s, almost now 60s,
almost 60s,
because that's a 70,
actually,
72,
oh
I think.
God.
I think that's when that shit came out. So like that's just
old,
bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Christ.
That's an old retro shoe, right? And like, yeah, it's okay to bring back but like, you know, even when they had like Joe Fresh Goods is another one too. That's like a
Joe
big
Fresh
one.
Is back to go in
Yeah.
Superstore. That's Superstore, man. Superstore. That shit coming back, bro.
But like, no, the Joe Fresh Goods one, the Kith one. I mean, Ronnie's always had like he always did New Balance first, and like his shit was always popular. Same thing with like the Asics. Like you don't really, there's no hot Asics other than like if specific people do Asics,
100%.
right? Ronnie Fake does an Asic, that shit
pop
up top, right? And you talk about like the Kithmas. I was looking at the Kithmas 992s or 993, sorry, and like the red, it's just 900. When I was looking at it originally, I was like, maybe I should get these $400. I was like, maybe not.
Maybe
maybe not. Now,
no
I was like,
way.
fuck, should have bought that shit.
Astronomical.
Yeah, should have bought that shit.
Crypto, looking like crypto, man.
Literally,
like, fuck Bitcoin back in 05, man.
And I was literally like, today, like, I was like, I haven't bought shoes in a while, so I'm like, I feel like I should bless myself and get like really go off. And I'm looking at all these sneakers now, and I'm like, man, thank God I work here. At least we carry New Balance because like at least I can get some hot shit now. You know what I mean? Like at least it's like if this shit goes up in price, at least I'll have a pair of them.
100%.
Like, be wearing them. But like, man, yeah, shit.
I can't justify buying a pair.
Yeah, for you.
For me, it is there's nothing going on there.
Yeah.
I want to buy everybody's shoes eventually at my time there, but it's just so expensive regardless.
I saw you guys had eights. I saw you guys got some eights, the confetti eights.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at that. I was like,
Bro.
300. I was
Yeah,
like, that's
bro,
hurt,
yeah.
bro.
That's ridiculous.
I was like, nobody.
Why?
I was like, nobody even likes fucking Jordan 8s, bro. That's the
Nobody.
fucking
We don't even
Jordan, bro.
We don't even. It is.
It's hands down one of the best.
We don't
Jordans.
even carry many. That we only have the confetti.
Because they never make like the last big collaboration for eights I can think of was like the OVO ones.
That was
the
exactly
last
what I was
one gonna
thinking.
say.
That was the last one that I could remember that was actually fire. And
Yeah.
I don't even remember if they came out with anything else.
No,
If they did, they came out low key because I didn't see.
yeah.
Shit. But
Hold on, let me just watch.
yeah, when he comes back, ladies and gentlemen, we're probably gonna switch the topic to Christmas events. Since we're a little late, I'm not even gonna lie. Welcome to Self Care Sunday.
I know. Been gone for a while.
Been gone for a while, man. We took
Missed
a couple
Christmas
months off.
episode.
Honestly, it was a well-needed break to
Yeah.
kind of reconfigure ourselves, get things organized, get a stash pile collected of things you know. But it's looking like I'm gonna have a lot of free time, so
Yeah.
it's all right. It all works out. But regardless, welcome back to the journey, ladies and gentlemen. Who knows? I might cut this and put this at the beginning of the episode.
Maybe.
We'll see what happens. But regardless, we're back, man. Self-Care Sunday. Dylan Fisher. Mal Smitty.
Who's going fishing?
Dylan.
Who's going fishing?
Dylan Fisher. Mal Smitty. Jaylin January. Back here. Self-Care Sunday. We had a nice conversation about some hot sneakers. I finally understand the sneaker game now, man. Before I didn't understand.
I feel like it's a better investment than NFTs.
It is way
Still.
better an investment than NFTs. Still.
Even though Stan Lee's trying to promote it, I'm still not.
Who?
Stanley. That nigga
Stanley's dead, bro. Yeah, I know. I remember. I saw that.
Did you hear about that?
Disrespect on
They
Stanley.
bring back his Twitter account to promote some NFTs.
That's so fucked.
yeah.
Why can't we just let people die, bro?
I know,
You know what I
right?
mean? Like, let these niggas die for real. Let them live it. Let them die in peace, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's
That's gonna be my. If I died, if I was famous and I died, I'd be like, don't delete
Never,
all my shit.
Here's the two things. Don't use my likeness and bring me back as CGI. I
Yeah.
don't want to be in a CGI movie. And
Yeah.
hell no, don't use me to promote no crypto.
Don't use me
No.
to promote nothing, nigga.
Never.
All my shit terminates when I die.
If it's
Yeah.
my brand, keep it alive. Other than that,
Don't be using me.
demolish.
Don't mention
Yeah.
me. Anytime somebody mentions me, I need $2 million in my estate.
Let's get ready to rumble, guy. That guy makes bank if you say that shit. Oh, we're gonna get caught. We're gonna get sued now.
Hopefully not. He probably does make bank.
No, he makes a lot of money. He trademarked.
Yo, those niggas making NFTs. Did you see Bored Apes Yacht made like
Oh man, they made millions.
millions, like
billions
5
dollars.
million between like 2, or 6-7 million between two mutant serums or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
bro.
I was looking at this. I was like,
Stupid.
what are these niggas even buying?
They're like, bro, you get a bored ape, bro. You can make it a fuck. You could mutinize your bored ape or some shit. You can make it,
Yeah,
you know, like,
I don't even
what are
know.
you saying? They're
You
trying
can-
to show little baby this shit, man. I'm like,
Bruh, it's crazy. Yeah,
I don't even understand, and I don't want to understand. I just want to make sure my shake pay is all right, and it's not
Yeah.
looking great right now.
Where we're at right now, I don't get it. But I heard that there's
Yeah.
a future that it can move to where NFTs can be useful. How, like, right now, you have to pay a lot of fees and taxes.
Gas fees.
On transferring, like, deeds for, like, titles for cars and houses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this could replace it, in a sense. And also with, like, concert tickets to, like, prevent scalpers and
Right.
stuff like that. If you have your own ID
Code.
wallet and stuff like that, you can kind of prevent it and
That's
make
true.
it
You can't
yours
sell
that
it to
you own.
somebody else.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
which
looked
I can
at.
see the benefit in that.
I looked one up. They sold for roughly an equivalent of $8.5 million for a Bored Ape Yacht
Jesus.
called Mega Mutant.
These are
Syrup,
JPEGs,
bro.
These are JPEGs. Like, do they not?
Fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Bro.
Them niggas is pulling racks, bro. It's
Look,
two,
motherfuckers
pretty sure it's like 2 or 3 niggas just pulling.
I have
racks.
NFT and nobody else has it.
Niggas
Nigga, let me
need-
take a picture of that shit. I have your NFT now.
You see, and
Like everybody is like, oh, you can take a picture of like a picture at a museum or an art gallery, but you don't actually own it.
Yes, I
Yeah.
do, nigga.
But
Let me take it with my goddamn Canon DSLR.
Exactly.
Beautiful picture. I'll put it in frame. Just the print that shit out of my
and
wall.
with those, it's like somebody's mind like creating this work
Art.
of art that like can't be like recreated.
Yeah.
With these like images of like Crazy Frog and stuff like that. I was like, show me the art behind it.
This motherfucker just put a couple filters on Crazy Frog.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like the thing with like Bored Apes is like all they did, like even like CryptoPunks, shit like that. All that shit is just like what they did is they made like it's like a program, and they just like they have this many traits, and it's like there's only so many of them. CryptoPunks is smart because there's a finite amount of them.
Right.
Sure. I was like, that fucking sure. I get why
I get
you
it
want
if you want to collect. It's a collectible. It's like a fucking Pokemon card. There's only this many of this type of Pokemon.
But even like those are fucking, you can't print those and that shit ends.
Right.
You know, there's only so many fucking prints
Pokemon.
of that shit. You know what I mean?
Understand what you mean.
But like, yeah, when people like make actual physical art, like that I would be down more for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like Bored Apes has just built this like, you get more of it because you get a lifestyle. You're part of a club, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? They actually treat it like it's a yacht club. So, like, that's where you see, like, this trade-off with it, right? Because, like, sure, I could buy a fucking NFT. There's, like, the frog run. There's, like, the
Crazy
crypto
frog,
frogs and shit like that. And there's the fucking...
They made Crazy Frog a crypto thing.
Everybody's biting the fucking ape cops. So, there's, like, the Lions NFT one. There's the Lionsgate one. There's... there was like another like ape one or something like that, like gorillas or some shit like that. There's that other one that they scammed like millions of dollars out of people, and I was like, that's fucking genius. So that's why me and this dude at work were talking about that. We're like, we could just make an NFT, make millions, and scam people and just fucking dip.
Well,
dip
like,
out of it and just work here.
It's like Kickstarter.
Yeah.
What determines the price? Because there's no bidding process. Right?
You said the
you
price.
can bid. Yeah. You can.
There is a bid.
There's a bid you can determine. So you can set the price,
start price,
and then you can also have like, it's like eBay, right? eBay, like you can have like a buy now option, or you can bid to a certain level, right?
So it's up to you to build the hype around it, and
and like I don't really understand like how the market works, but like you obviously have to set your NFTs to a level where it's like it's almost affordable, but like it's a luxury. That's why like Bored Apes Yacht was like, I don't even know the history behind those two dudes, but they probably know celebrities. So that's probably how they got a foot or a venture into it.
How they're able to charge more for it.
Exactly. And then like you talk about like CryptoPunks is like they I think that was more of a culture thing where people like they were like probably one of the first NFTs that like actually was worth something. But like you know, you have to, if you're an artist,
they were one of the first NFTs, I believe.
Yeah, I think they were one of the first ones that people were buying for.
But people were like buying for crazy amounts of money.
Yeah. But like I feel like when you're an artist, you just have to like make your shit accessible and like bid up for it, right? And then like you have to, it's all traction. Like nobody, you know, it's not like you can pay to be successful really in it, because it's like there's no real payoff for it, right? Like you actually have to have hype behind your shit like that. It's like all hype based in that. Yeah, it's like selling like metaverse land, like, you know what I mean? Like that's what I want to.
But there's fucking it's the same thing as an NFT they're buying for.
That's what I wanted to fucking do. I wanted to make millions selling fucking land to niggas. Like,
I've been hearing so much about this,
metaverse.
And like, is the metaverse literally gonna be our like first
Matrix?
Step? Yeah, into creating our simulation,
bro. It's gonna be the Matrix.
Like literally, think about it. Everybody goes online. They have their websites. They
social
go
media
to.
runs the world.
Yeah, there are certain channels they follow. So is this just a step where this is the hub where it's because everybody knows about it? You go and you have your little online house. This is your just little online world.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You literally, it's like Sims. It's literally gonna be the Sims in real life.
But they just want money, like you know, it's like, oh, I want to pay for the black skin.
But that's what I mean.
Guy.
So everything
like,
is
oh,
the
this
same.
guy. Oh,
Why
I want the beats.
Same life.
I'll buy the $5 beats. So it's not
no white people being black people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying.
It's not I'm gonna beat the white $200 beats. It's but you're still buying like $50 beats in the metaverse.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's the thing. Like
why? Why can't it all be free?
That's the whole thing. Like you could go like conspiracy level where it's like, oh, they probably made this pandemic so like something like this.
So this could actually thrive
and flourish. Right?
It's like it is two ways to look at it. It's like, yeah, this is the perfect opportunity where if you were planning this before, yeah, this is the perfect time to drop it. But if everything was slated to work this way, because everything's now online, work from home, do this, we're back. Omicron, there's always a new variant, blah 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 blah.
They
conspiracy
found a new one
theory.
today too.
What?
Yeah.
Get out of here with this.
I'm not joking, bro.
With what is it called now?
Parrot. They found it in France.
Yeah.
What do you-
IHU variant.
What are they
46
doing
different mutations
in France?
Yeah.
What are they doing in France?
Only finding new variations.
That's all I did
It's
there.
only the amino acid mutations. You need to
well,
look out
okay,
for.
that's
the bad
but like again, it's a virus. Viruses mutate
like
consistently,
thousands of times.
so like it's not like the flu's a virus.
That's why we have to get a new flu shot every time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So it's like this shit's just gonna become that.
Continue. It's gonna. No matter. Fuck.
we shouldn't talk too much about this.
No, honestly, yeah.
We don't want to get banned.
Yes.
Because they're sensitive with it. But I do want to mention something since we're talking about it.
It's small in our long video.
With the Ontario lockdown, the curfews, you see the recent videos that are coming out? Like, they had this police van with a speaker on the top, just, like, broadcasting to, like, stay in your house and stuff like this.
Bro.
Like,
See,
look like
this
end
shit
of
is
the
getting
world
crazy.
shit.
So then it gets to that point, and then you think about like the Earth's dying. So like the Earth gets to a point where like this is some conspiracy shit. I don't even like this shit.
It's gonna be the Matrix. We're gonna have to live in the fucking ground.
I'll fucking wear my conspiracy shirt. I'm planting this shit in your fucking ears right now.
Hey, we're
but
gonna
like
live
this
in the
is like
ground.
the Earth falls apart, so people need to create another Earth. So this is how we live. This is what we're talking about. The simulation
bro.
isn't brought by aliens. We bring our own simulation.
shit to ourselves to survive.
And then you birthing kids, you put them right back in the because they don't need to know what the Earth is like.
Because the Earth is fucked.
Exactly.
Earth is fucked.
The sky is dark.
Wow.
Sky's red.
We
There's
fucked
no
the sky.
green plant. You know what I mean? This shit's fucked, bro. Niggas is living
There's
in
not
the
a
home.
species alive but humans.
Exactly.
I'm going to drop this bomb, and then we can talk about Christmas.
Okay. We'll talk
Okay.
about Christmas in our next half hour.
Now with a lot of the rules and stuff, and especially in the States, if you're asymptomatic, you don't have to
quarantine.
Yeah, you don't have to quarantine.
Thank you.
I'm still good. So you're still allowed to go to work.
Okay.
So you're allowed
Spread
to go to
that
work
shit.
if you're sick. Well, these places are firing people
For
if
being
they don't get the shot.
right.
This is,
It's
yeah.
very,
That
very
doesn't sound like
very,
an
very
agenda.
fucked,
Yeah, it
right?
sounds like an agenda,
very,
all right,
very,
bro.
very fucked, bro. It makes absolutely zero sense to my brain.
Yeah.
It's messed up, bro.
All this shit makes no
Well,
sense.
the U.S. runs on a very thin margin of actually having money in their pockets. There's
They're
that.
in debt.
I've always wanted to live in New York. That's the only place in the U.S. I've ever wanted to live. But I fucking hate every other fucking point in the States because I hate that place. You know why? Because they only
So loud.
run. They've always run on a military, on like
Yes.
a wartime
Agenda,
economy.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's when you make the most money. Because people are working, you have to create resources, tons of resources to support your army, to support rations, etc. People are living less, they're spending more, but they're living on less, etc., etc., etc. So they're always making money. They've always done that ever since like World War II.
That's why wages are so low still.
Yeah, and it's because like in World War II, because like think about that. From then they went to Vietnam, they went to Korea,
They just continue
went
to make
Iraq.
you have to continue to have a reason for people to feel patriotic.
Exactly.
Well, like they always talk about make America great again and like going back to the good old days, but like what source of revenue do they
30s?
really have since they exported all their stuff to China and all these places?
Nothing.
That's where they get all
They're
their
the
stuff built.
outsource kings.
yeah, literally. They literally outsourced all their
They
jobs.
created
Mm-hmm.
the next mega super fucking country because they gave them
They
all the
funded
business.
it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So literally, their own problem is something that they birthed, and that's usually how it happens because you're so powerful that you
Yeah.
think that whatever you're doing
you know how
isn't gonna affect it.
Osama bin Laden got to
Yeah,
power?
because they gave him the weapons to fucking be
Literally.
Osama bin Laden. It literally in America, and we're Canadian, so we can definitely fucking talk shit on America.
Yeah.
Has done nothing but cause issues globally on like catastrophic terms.
Scales.
Yeah.
Like literally indistinguishable from like any like if you
Yeah.
had a enclosed foreign like whatever affair and shit was happening in the Middle East and it would stay there.
Yeah, it stays there now.
Yeah.
There's so much,
You understand what I'm saying?
disposition.
It
between the
doesn't.
Middle
It's
East.
so much
Yeah.
shit going on. They don't have time to come here. But when we go there and give them a reason to be like, yo, The West is here fucking with our shit. Stop infighting and let's attack there. You get 9/11.
Yeah. Well, even
you get
when
this, you get that, you get whatever, and especially when you're working in hand to keep your own people in fear.
And that's the thing, like that's when it's like you're playing God at that point. You know what I mean? You're trying to we're gonna give you these resources because like there's this fear of like because especially like the Osama bin Laden incident was like because the Soviet Union was backing these people in the Middle East. At least they felt that way, right? And there might have been a little bit of backing where it's just like, but it's like, we have to back them more. So we CIA train them, we give them weapons, we give them tanks, we give them guns, all this shit. But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like you gave these people this means. So once they win, there's no reason for them to side with you. It doesn't matter. I won.
Yeah.
Fuck
now,
you.
regardless, you gave us the technology, the weapons, and now we figured out how to make our own shit too from dissecting your bullshit that you've given us. So now we don't need you.
Yeah, and like I feel like now they understand. Maybe we shouldn't play politics in other people's fucking situations because like it just fucks people. Because like when you talk about like the Middle East, that's why like Africa becomes very unstable in the northern part because like. You've given all these powers to all these people. And it's like, even China, too, plays a huge role in that because, like, Chinese boats literally go from China, they float all around the African Horn and go. That's why the Somali pirates were born because people were coming
out.
Yeah, because they were taking their fucking resources. So, like, now it's like, how the fuck do we defend ourselves?
Okay, get on a fucking boat and fight. Shoot whoever comes through. Doesn't matter who they are.
Yeah, and literally like kidnap these niggas because like we'll make more money doing ransom notes than we will working in our local economy.
Tom Hanks.
But here's the thing, man. I am the captain now, and here like you have to look at it from perspective base.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like Christopher Columbus thought he was doing a great fucking thing.
But
kill that nigga and skin him alive on the west side. He never made it back. Great life that everybody would have. And I've talked to this with my girl. Like, imagine if the East never touched the West.
Yeah. We live different lives. We'd all live
It would be completely different
lives.
if the East never, ever, ever touched the West. Right? And even only now as the first point of, like, contact, we would be tribal. To the core. We wouldn't even be... We'd probably be on the East. All of us would be on the East.
Yeah.
All of us.
Yeah.
We wouldn't even touch. This would be Native American land.
Yeah.
And this would be, I don't even know from the bottom.
Because most of us might be. I mean, like
I think it would just be Native American.
I think
land
I might be the only one from the
bottom.
West because my mom and my father are both from the islands. So you know what I mean?
No, but the only reason they're from the islands is because they were brought here from Africa.
That's true.
So you would never
black. You know what I mean?
But yeah, that's what I mean. You would never be. You would be you would be in, I don't even think I'd be around.
But the thing is like
you know what I'm saying?
The question is like when you go to like that point there becomes a conversation of like resources.
It's that point it's so far.
Yeah, sure. The Europeans like industrialized faster, but they didn't have the resources. That's why they went to Africa because Africa had
all that shit. Yeah.
Gold. Gold, like so much fucking
here's the
gold.
Thing, they didn't, and here's what I don't. And they didn't need to industrially revolution. Yeah, they didn't have to because they were functioning. They had societies. They had everything. They had everything they needed to be a functioning society. It was just a European ethnocentric fucking view to be like, we need to take these resources to turn it into machinery and turn it into fuel, this and that, and blah 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 blah. And they did that around the globe. So, to me, Fiji wouldn't be a thing if the British never really went. And, populated. Jamaica would never be a thing. The Caribbean wouldn't be a whole thing. Spain, the whole South America, all of North America,
because it would be so different. Because it would be a little bit more.
I don't even know.
Latin,
I don't
Latin
even know.
Ethnic,
it would be Latin from the bottom, but even then, would it be? Because the only reason it's Latin is because Spanish came there.
Not even because the Mesoamericans were there, so it would be like Mesoamerican.
Aztec. So it'd be Aztec.
Yeah,
and they would never have died out because the Spanish flu is what took them out.
I mean, that's like mostly central because like in Brazil, a lot of the Brazilian forest is remote tribal people.
They still haven't been touched.
Who are like they don't talk to or they like do all this shit and they're at war. You know what I mean? So it's like there's so much different ethnicities between everything that would be like it's hard to even pinpoint like what one area.
How
would
did we
be.
get there?
Yeah, exactly.
Who was the first person to get there, or who was there first, and all that shit. It's impossible to analyze.
Because like it's like, oh, like, yeah, sure, like if we take it from the aspect of like, sure, like at Europe when they first met the Mesoamericans, like that's what it would have been like, but like that culture would have evolved into something bigger. So like I feel like it's like less of like, oh, let's say like the Europeans didn't go as hard industrially. Who would have been the first country to have done it industrially? It probably would have been Africa or Asia.
Africa, Asia, but Asia was so isolated, especially Japan and all those places. It took them so long to be able to open up for the rest of the world. I feel like it would be the South America, because Aztecs had such a society.
Yeah, they had such a pinnacle of society too.
They were able to.
It makes you wonder, like, what our world would look like today.
Honestly,
because it's like it seems like it's very like situational, and just the group of people, what their mindset is.
Yeah,
like if it was the Mongolian Empire in Americans' place, they would have never stopped at like creating boundaries and stuff. They were just kept going
over the whole world.
Yeah,
and as fucked up as America was, they're still like
they stopped. It's not like they went and tried to like break any allied treaties they had.
Just get as much land.
And that's a thing too.
Nazi
it's like
style.
Because like before the Mongolians, it was Alexander the Great.
Yeah, there was.
You know what I mean? There's so many empires.
But there's always been that. I don't understand what that human inert need is to be like, I need to rule everything.
More land. Yeah.
Everything.
And that's what it becomes. It's like, where does that line stop? And who? Because like obviously like African culture, Mesoamerican, South American, whatever, you know, there's obviously had been something like that similar.
Those are foundations.
We just don't talk about it,
no.
you know, obviously as much. But like, if you talk about that, it's like, who would be ruling that area, right? Like, yeah, sure. If Japan isolated themselves because they chose to do it, right?
They made that decision.
Beforehand, they were fucking up everybody in China.
True.
You know what I mean?
100%.
They the Nanking massacre.
Yeah.
They killed 1.3 million people.
100%.
I did the report on it. I saw that, and I was like, "Oh, these niggas was ruthless. Like these niggas could have fucked them up, and like
they could have took over China.
They could have taken most of
literally
America. Or Asia. Sorry,
literally like 75%, and it would have been Japan.
Yeah, because like
it would have been pushed back. Blah 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 blah.
Like
whatever.
Japan's like the Europe. Like the London, the head like European,
like the most sophisticated in ways of like if you were to talk about it from our point of history.
Yeah,
from the Asian.
Yeah, because like they had katanas. They were ahead for most technological advances. Really and truly, if they didn't bomb Japan,
if they never hit Hiroshima,
they wouldn't have stopped, and we probably would have lost that war. Genuinely, like we genuinely probably would have
because they were willing to kamikaze.
Yeah,
they're willing to die for the cause.
If you lose one pilot to a ship, how many people are on a ship? 13, 14,000. Like not even that. Even if you had
that
5,000
pilot into
people,
that other ship,
you know what I mean? That's scary. Like you know what I mean? That's horrific because it's like you lost one person compared to 5,000 people that are sinking in the ocean
and drowning and dying.
Whoa! Who was the guy in Japan who thought of the math for that? Oh, if we fucking make the pilots run into the planes, we'll win.
It's over. War. It's over. Yeah.
They had guys who were sitting in the jungles of like Taiwan and all those Asian countries waiting. That's all they did. That's why in Vietnam. That's how they won.
That's how they won.
That's how they were rat holes. Whooping the U.S.'s ass in that
patience.
war.
They had patience and they had guerrilla warfare. A point where it was like, yo, we don't give a fuck what we're gonna do. And how we have to do it. If you have to hide in the treetops, if you have to
wait.
dig a hole in the ground and sit there, and you hear something, you pop out like a tarantula.
Yeah,
you grab that bitch and pull him in the hole and kill him.
Yeah, and that was like, and like the U.S. will never admit they got their asses.
Vietnam they lost.
In that war,
they only
lost
admit
that
it now.
war. Yeah,
they only admit.
They wouldn't even admit it now. They probably still would admit that they were like, "Oh, we just pulled out." You know what I mean? They were getting their asses whooped in that war because like they went into somebody else's country. They were fucking dropping the Agent Orange in the treetops to cause defections, and like maybe we would win this war. No, they were losing that war still because them niggas was dropping mines in the middle of the jungle. Niggas was walking through it. Boom! You lost a whole platoon that way. Like you lost a whole company that way. You know what I mean? Like there's no way you could have won that war at all. And like even if you talk about they were in Korea, they still lost Korea. Really, they only made a peace zone.
There's no way.
You know what I mean? There's no way they would have won that war. Same thing. They would have been in the exact same situation.
Yeah,
it's just fucking crazy.
The way that they've like
written history.
They've written history, and they've literally like the war is their bread and butter.
White people are shit on the ground unless they're fighting against other white people.
Yeah, literally.
That's the only time it ever worked out was like when they fought each other, and they're like, "All right, organized. You shoot, we shoot, we shoot, you shoot."
I would have been fucking ducking and fucking.
You wouldn't even have to duck because those guns would
so inaccurate.
My teacher used to be. He was in the military. He used to study like military history.
Muskets.
A musket would shoot, and that shit would go left. And so it'd be like, and it would, so like when you shoot, you would lose one person every shot. So that's why they did turns, because it was like this was like the fairest way for people to actually get killed.
It's like a risk. That's
why like when like the American Independence War happened, that's when like war changed for them, because it was like, oh, we'll recruit the Native Americans who know the land better. And that's where like that guerrilla warfare style like kind of originated, because it's like you have the Native Americans sitting in the trees and they got the fucking axe, or they have the musket, and then they wait in the trees, and the Red Army comes through or whatever, and then boom, 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 take them all out.
And then the whole first line's done, and then they have to retreat.
Yeah, like, or like, and then like the Native Americans fought that way, so they would like chase after them, throw a fucking axe, and take this nigga, clean these niggas out. It's changed the whole game.
And that's when you feel really bad for the Native Americans, because like it was never their fight to begin with.
No, they just got in it, and they're like, what the fuck is going on?
They were getting fucked up, so they had to choose a side of which they thought was better out of these both fucked up sides.
And they got fucked out either way.
It wasn't even that though. Like the Native Americans were in that war because the U.S. would give them things. So it would be like, oh, we need your help.
Yeah.
We have a translator. We need your help. So here is a musket. Here are some metal pans.
Here's liquor.
Here's
that
all.
Fucked them up for real.
That fucked them up.
Whiskey was the end.
But like, I mean, we like at least like the U.S. treats the Native Americans better. Like they have reservations that have like better land.
They do treat them better than us, I think.
No, oh yeah, they way better.
Do they?
Yeah, we have such, we treat
I know we treat them like shit,
natives,
but do they have that like native like the program where they get taxes off and like go to university?
That's what when they live on reservations,
they have nothing to worry about there. Like in terms of like government shit.
I didn't know that.
Here, it's the same thing, kind of. You know what I'm saying? But like we still have stipulations. Where, like,
where you have people who don't have clean water and shit like that.
Over there, it's a little, I think, right?
It's better. It's way better because it's like
we know.
Okay, like I'll give you the context of like black people to white people.
That's what I was
it's like if we gave reparations, we apologize, and then you also you give us an opportunity to continue to grow the culture that way. Native Americans have reserved land. You go to Arizona. Reserve land, and people can't just walk in there. You know what I mean? They can't just walk in there, fuck your shit up. They walk in there. That's why there's like, the American joke is like, there's casinos
and stuff like
that. And there's like casinos and shit, like, because the land's cheaper. They live better on that land, and they have tons, like so much of it, and they just like they flourish better as a culture there because like the Americans have like they protect their culture a little bit more. So like you think of like the Navajo people, for example. You can't use and claim anything as a Navajo because you can actually physically they can sue you. They can sue you for millions. Urban Outfitters got sued by the Navajo tribal community because they used their shit before, and they actually get sued for that for millions of dollars. You know what I mean? So their rights as a people are protected better. Here, Aboriginal people can fish, and they can live on reservations,
hunt,
and fish, hunt. Whenever they want, they can live on reservations and they get a check every month. But they don't get the support that they actually
Socially,
need as
yeah.
a people. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
Like they're still living in poverty. They still have alcohol problems, drug problems, things like that. They
and
don't
just
have
generational trauma
throughout.
Yeah.
for years.
And the stories of
Like,
your
over
grandmother and your grandfather were in a residential school.
Well, over the past
and this,
year, the
and
amount
this.
of like,
residential
the
schools
shit that
alone,
burial
kids,
sites.
they
yeah.
don't have that in the States because that never happened there. It happened to black people there, but it never
like,
happened.
the only thing
to-
that I can equate is like natives and black people, like natives from Canada and black people from the States should be best friends. Because
Yeah.
they understand the same struggle.
Yeah.
It's not even slavery. It's just the inequality of how you're treated as a human being enough to be like, bro,
this is
totally
yeah,
get it.
it's exactly the same because it's like that generational trauma of being like black people in the States had you couldn't like redlining for homes where it's like if
can't
black
buy
people live
this.
in this area, all the land value
It's
just
cheap.
drops.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they
Compton.
redline states. They would redline areas of voting where it's like only the black people live in this area, so we'll redline it,
Yeah.
and those votes mean less
That's
versus the
way
ones where
less.
the white people live in.
Yeah.
Or
That's
the,
why you even have in America where some fucking states hold more.
yeah,
Is because those were in the past predominantly white.
Yeah.
Virginia, swing states, Florida, things like that, like have that actual potential to fuck up a whole election
Yeah.
because of that shit.
yeah.
And you saying that about like bringing down the value around it and stuff like that, I just think of like the reserves that are just outside of Edmonton where our casino is,
Hoboken.
where they
All
have all
those
those
places.
teepees
Yeah.
and stuff, and you think of that like backcountry road around it. It's
Where?
one of- like
River
that is,
Creek?
like,
Yeah, we're
And
By
River
my,
is.
by my place.
yeah,
Yeah.
How the one road with like no headlight and stuff.
Yeah.
But one of the shittiest roads around.
Dangerous.
Yeah.
Very dangerous,
And
especially
That's
right
a
now.
main road,
Especially
too.
right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we used to take it all the time coming back into the city.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
and that's how like that's what that is. It's like it's
Yeah.
the lack of care. Flint has no
Oh, yeah.
water.
Flint has-
In Ontario right
Still,
now,
I
there
think
are
they're having-
still, and
yeah.
in
That's
Ontario,
from what, 2018, 2017?
yeah, since Obama's been president.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. Like in Ontario right now, in some of the reservation areas, they don't have clean water. Like water that's so filthy, it comes out of the tap black.
Yeah.
like that's the same type of like energy.
In
You know what I mean?
Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it's like, oh yeah, people talk about like, yeah, we have equality, all this shit, but we have equality for immigrants, people who come into this country, not people who are
From this country.
birthed and created this country.
Literally
Like,
originators.
like I hear all these like white people and stuff around my work getting mad about all the refugees that they're bringing in, giving them a place. They're not the ones who should get mad.
Yeah.
The ones, natives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Be pissed about this.
About us.
Yeah.
All of us.
Literally,
You know?
yeah, and that's the thing. Like that's what's so crazy is like people are so worried about immigration. Like immigration,
It's
I was
the
like,
reason
the
you're
immigrants
here.
Yeah, immigration is like the least of your worries. Immigrants come into this country to work, to support
To
a
support our
family
economy.
outside of the country.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People who are from this country are the leeches on society because you sit at your home. You know fuckers who sit at their home, smoke this, smoke that, drink this, drink that. All the fucking immigrants are
Yep,
the problem
yep.
to this country. They're
Yeah.
the problem. You're sitting here, sitting off your tax
Sucking
dollars.
off EI, all this shit, doing all this, whatever the fuck
When a
it is.
fucking immigrant's out there
Busting his
working his ass
Uber-
40, 80, 90 hours a week.
Uber, pizza delivery, taxi
Literally.
driver, and works a day job.
You know what I mean?
Right.
They sweat. They fucking sweat. There are 90-year-old men in this area alone. How many of my
How many
fucking
Uber drivers have you jumped into as an old man and you're just like, Jesus Christ, you're out here, it's 5 in the morning.
I was
Literally.
gonna say, do you remember back from my old house, Callahan, the Petro Canada? Tex?
yeah.
Oh, that-
Tax.
That's the only like old white guy I've ever seen working in a
Tax.
convenience store. things
Honestly.
like that. But they're the ones, go get me my cigarettes and
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah.
Or if a place isn't open, why aren't you
isn't it
open?
open?
Literally. And that's what's crazy. Because
complain about everything. Literally, Rashad had this guy call from the garage. Literally, bro. Oh, what's going on? My garage door light turns off in 4 minutes.
yep.
4 minutes.
Yep.
I timed it. That's your complaint of the day, bro.
You have time to time that.
You have time. That's what you have time to
time
time it. You're shoveling, and then you noticed your light was off. You're not paying attention to the snow you're shoveling. You're paying attention to the light going off, and then you stopped your mid shoveling and went and timed the light.
I would have confused them. Yeah. Like, sir, that's because you got the XD102 model. If you would have upgraded to the XD104 model, that gives you an actual 8 minutes of light time plus an extra 2 milliseconds of garage speed. So if you'd like to upgrade for an additional $2,000, that is an option. But if you can manage to stay with the less 2 minutes of light, it's like, oh, I didn't realize I got sold that package.
Thanks for letting me know. No, what? No problem. Fuck.
That's what I'm saying, man. People are fucking stupid, man. At the end of the day, that's what it is.
It is.
Alright, man. We're gonna take a break. I got pissed. He's got to piss. I'm gonna let him piss first, then I gotta piss, and then we gonna get to this Christmas shit, man. We miss Christmas, but we miss Christmas together. We were all these niggas out of town, man.
Yeah.
They were out of town. I was in town doing shrooms, so
yeah.
Shit, if I do.
we'll be back. Oh, fuck all people.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind taking shrooms.
Shrooms is good.
This person tested corona in my house. This person tested for corona in my house. This person. Well, fuck, man. Like, don't come in. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care if you have a negative test. Go take another fucking negative. You taking rapids? Go take a fucking PCR test right now. Because, like, nigga, it doesn't matter if you fucking don't have it. You might have it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you bring that shit in. Then this girl.
Everybody has it.
Yeah, and then this one girl comes. Oh, well, my nose is running. Well, fuck, don't fucking come in because now I don't fucking have anybody else. So it's just like I was fucked. And I was like
sweating.
So stressed. And I was just mad. And I was like, don't come to me with bullshit today because I was like, just fucking deal with the customer. You go do that. You go do that. You go do that. You go do shit.
Get away from me.
Get away from me because I have to deal with all this shit right now. And y'all pissed me the fuck off. I was like, when Christmas Eve, I was like, oh man. I was like, everyone was talking about, oh man, we had beers everywhere. I was like, oh yeah. I was like, they go get us a pack of fucking beers right now.
You work with Day? You're hiring?
We could probably hire. You
Looking
need a job, bro?
Yeah,
I
really do need a job. I'm not even
we'll
fucking
see.
with
I'll
you.
see, but I'll see.
I know we've talked about it in the past. I'm not even fucking with you right now.
Well, I'll assess because I need.
Assess the situation. You're a manager. You can hire.
I'll assess what we have. I'll assess what the other store has, and then
assess what you have.
I'll let you know.
Either way, actually, let me know. I would love to work.
I'll let you know. I'll try to see if I can see if you can work in the online area because I know that they're fucking
anyway.
But.
Trying to make some money
just
right
like,
now. I'm broke, nigga. I got government
shit
funding.
was just fucking popping off, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking kill these niggas if they don't fucking do work. But like that day we were like Christmas Eve, I was like, Day, go get us some beers right now. And I crushed both my shit because I was so fucking, I was up there. And like when people like talk to me about like stress, like there's one girl that we work with, all she does is the visual shit. And he's like, she's stressed about it. I'm like, this is stress you're putting on yourself. I have external stress of people actually email. I came back from a 2-day off of 40 emails. And I'm like, what is all this shit that, like, all these follow-up emails of shit that I've already done? I'm like, I did this already.
Imagine, though.
This is done.
But imagine, though. Hold on. You're the manager right now.
Yeah.
Wait till you're the owner.
The owner had to come in the last 2 days because...
You see what I'm saying?
I'd be fucking mad. You know, are you
Bro,
kidding me?
Even me and my girl talked about it. It's like once we have our businesses in order and things are set, like my studio's running itself, my shit is running itself, everything is fucking going, my DJs are working. Don't call me. If I have to come in, it's a problem.
But that's the thing, like when you become an owner, like you really have to. You have to do things out of passion.
Oh, 100%. That's the thing though. It's like that's the only reason that I would want to even do that's the reason I want to have employees or want to even start it is because I love this shit, you know.
That's what I said. I was like, that's the difference between like being like, oh fuck, I'm just doing this for a check versus like, oh, I'm doing this shit to like passion. Because like now I'm like, I don't even know if I want to still be here. I'm fucking mad at these niggas right now because I'm like, this shit's taking too long.
Yeah, Dylan's on that right
now. You know what I mean?
Dylan's
like
on that
shit's
right now.
fucking pissing me off.
Like with the beers, I was on the totally like other end of that. Terry, one of the purse people, was like, "Oh, I was thinking if we could do a coffee run, we could get some money, you get somebody to go up because the guy." I was like, "You think we have time for that? You know how much other shit you've been dropping on me?" I was like, "You want coffee? You can go out and get coffee. I'll take coffee." But I was like, I don't have time to spare my people to go.
Literally,
you tell them niggas.
Literally, that's the same thing. I feel that all the time because I'm like, why the fuck are we fucking sitting around doing nothing right now? We just shit that could be fucking done.
That's
right
what.
But like now, it's like at this point, like I'm just like I'm not even gonna force anybody to do anything. I'm just like, I want to sit down and relax for a second because like this is like I've been so pissed off for the last week.
It's not your company.
Yeah,
no, that's the thing. Yeah,
you don't get paid enough to
cool this shit off because like if
I don't take a giant percentage of.
And that was
profit.
the thing. It was like if this was my store, like there was shit that wouldn't have happened. I would have seen shit and been like,
this needs to be done.
This needs to be done. This dude needs to go. That dude needs to go.
Oh yeah.
You need to hire people that are more responsible, that do this, that do that, that do this, because the store is at dog shit level right now. And when I was in the store, it was up there, and it should remain that way because this is the first store. This is that store. You know what I mean?
Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, the Toronto store is running on 4 fucking people. Are you kidding me?
What?
You know what I mean?
A Toronto location running on 4 employees.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, they had to close that shit down and run, and they're doing online. They're doing everything, and they're running on like 2, 3 employees. You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
Y'all niggas ain't even like we have our shits blessed right now because we have the district, we have the owner, we have the GM, we have all these people at our disposal who can come in when we need them. These niggas are out on an island. Pretty much on that point. You know what I mean? So it's like we have shit so much luxury. I'm like, that's why I was like, we were talking about like me and my manager were talking about like, oh, like if shit opens up and we had money, like there was a conversation of opening the store in Montreal and Quebec, and I was like, I will gladly take that position.
Yeah. 100%.
Easy money.
That's a beautiful place too.
Because that would be such a nice position because it's like the space would be fucking gigantic, so nice, and it'd be like, this is how shit's gonna run in the store,
and people there are wealthy.
Yeah, people are wealthy, and on top of that, it's like I would learn French. I would get to know the team and be like, this is how we need to manage the shit because like right now, like our stores, we have customers, we have a clientele base, but like you need to continue to build because you talk about like, people have money out there, right? Like Toronto and Vancouver, those 2 places, our stores, there are customers who come in every day, spend thousands, like $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 every day. And like these people come in every day.
It's one customer.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. And there's like it's not even just one.
No, but I'm saying that's one customer that spends that much amount of money, and we have multiple of them. So it's
crazy.
Yes, you're generating $30,000 a day off 5 customers.
Yeah, and it's like that's when you have like as a team, you need to make sure that you're on your shit because like when you're talking to these people, you need to make sure that they feel like royalty. Yeah, and when these people are talking about like this is an issue, that's an issue. Take that shit not as a grain of salt because when people talk to me and they talk about, why
does this take so long?
This is too slippery. It's like, you're fucking moron and you bought the only hype shit that you know. You know what I mean? You're not buying shit out of necessity. Yeah. We know this area. If people are talking to me and are like, the quality's garbage, the stitching's garbage, this, there's these brands that are way better. Oh.
Let me write those down and take that.
Yeah. And let me talk to the buyer. Let me talk to the owner and let's get that shit in the store. Because
this is the demand now.
Is the money maker. We're fighting with like, especially when you talk about like major cities. You're talking about Vancouver, Rod and Gray. You're talking about this dude. You're talking about that. Holt Renfrew. You're talking about all these luxury places. Haven, all this shit. You're talking about Toronto. You're talking about Uncle Otis. You're talking about Holt Renfrew. You're talking about the Canada Goose top store. You're talking about, you know what I mean? I could go through the list of the luxury stores that are there that you have to fight against every single day that are there. Size is there now, which is a huge European sneaker shop, biggest one there, top tier. You're talking about that shit, right? You know what I mean? So like, there's all that shit, and then on top of that, you have emerging designers, Addy Asterix. You have all this shit that's popping off now that's new. You have to constantly be on your shit all the time, right? So like, we're talking about Montreal, Dime LA, St. Woods. You're talking about Scent, the fucking biggest luxury retailer in Canada, hands down. You're talking about all these new niggas. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be on your shit. You have to, you know what I mean? Like,
there's a level, bro.
There's a level that you have to continue to fight. Simon's originates in fucking Montreal. Have you seen the flagship store in Simon's?
Oh
4
my
stores.
God. That
Basement,
shit, I actually saw that shit on a TikTok
crazy.
or some shit. It's ridiculous.
Main floor men's. Top floor, top 2
You know what that
floors
reminded
women's.
me?
Bottom floor housewares.
You know what that
4
reminded
floors.
me? It reminded me of this place in Amsterdam that is exactly the same layout in terms of like luxuriness. But here's the way it is. It's like base. Like when you walk through I've talked about this before. When you walk through the first floor is your regular shit. Gucci, LV, Fendi, blah blah blah. Another level up. You've never heard of these brands in a million years, but each shirt, jean, sweater, over $400. You hit another level. Now that same sock is $300, and now it's that jeans is $1,000. You hit the 4th level. That's a motherfucking travesty.
Sir,
with
do you have a pass to get
exactly, it's a $10,000 jacket. It's ridiculous,
Literally.
and you don't know the fucking Norwegian fucking brand that this is. You've never heard, but this shit is worth gold. And then you hit the 5th level, and it's a fucking restaurant. Yeah, and it's just like. I don't even know I don't even know the name of that place. I still don't. I know that it's in Dam Square. I know what you're talking about. It's in Dam Square, and it's one of the most sought after retail stores in the world because it has everything.
I know what you're talking about, and like that's the same thing when you talk about like a luxury space like that, where you talk about like in the past in Paris, Colette's is the space.
Colette's,
because the basement was the restaurant, 4 floors
of luxury brand.
Luxury brands on the point of shit that was gonna pop off 2 months later. Every place is carrying it because oh my god, Colette's had it beforehand. They used to follow Sarah, who's the fucking daughter of the mother who started that shit. She was the second co-owner. They used to follow her around in the buying sections because it was like, oh, this fucking Colette's is carrying this shit. We gotta carry this shit. You know what I mean? Like all that shit popped off after. When that place closed down, it hasn't been the same. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy shit like that. So, like, you have stores that are, like, 4 or 5 levels of just, like, every level after that was crazy. And they used to flip the store every week. You know what I mean? They used to close on Sundays and flip the entire store.
That'd be cool.
That's the shit I like. But that's how I always thought, like, everything should be, like, if and especially in the space of, like, a nightclub. Yeah. Your shit every 6 months should be under renovation. Literally. If you are a popping club and you have something going on, like your place is full, bottle service is sold out every single weekend, blah, 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 blah. You should literally have a stash of money put away for renovations every 6 to 9 months so that when people come back into your spot, it's a whole brand new experience. Mm-hmm. Brand new. And they used to do that when you come back, we're going to go do Christmas. They used to do that in government. One night it would be jungle theme, and then 6 months later they'd have motorcycles hanging from the ceiling, vintage Harley Davidsons, and it's a giant mega club, so there's at least 150 fucking motorcycles on the ceiling. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just like vintage shit all over the walls. And then the next month it's like completely different. And then like, you know what I'm saying? Like every 6 months or 9 months or every year, it is a brand new spot, but it's the same place. And that kind of shit, like.
Yeah, no place does
that. Or like you have to take that hit, because I guarantee you, in the terms of what your TikToks will be, your Instagram reels, your Instagram social media presence on top of that will generate enough revenue for you to continue to sustain your renovations every year. Yeah. That's how I've always wanted to do my shit. And it's a fuck ton of money.
Yeah. That's the thing.
But it's worth it.
It's worth it, but like the thing is here, it's like I feel like we ran a club, like me and you, done. It'd be a wrap because we could own blocks, and like that's what I was like.
That's why like those dudes that fucking the Sugar Bowl people that own Pharaoh, and they own this.
Well, even like
and they own, and it's just like the expansion rate that people have here. Yeah. When you own one business that is super successful, sooner or later you own the whole block.
Yeah, because like the dudes who own Foosh own. 99
They own 9910. They own Grandin the Fish Market. They own the Common. Yeah. Like that alone are 3 gigantic staples.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And like that's why I'm like we need to get on our shit, because like now like if the 3 of us could own. I could talk about a whole block area we could own and just run different shit in it. You know what I mean? Experiment.
Well, here's the thing I want to do. The thing I want to do is the studio and storefront in the same space.
That would be dope, and that's what I mean. Like we could run that shit.
I would want it to be AB cosign. So we have shoes.
Yeah.
We have Dankmart cosign. So we have snacks. And then we have our own bodega shit, so we have our own brand, we have our own things, we have our own fucking knickknacks, whatever. And then behind all that is the Self-Care Sunday set, which is visible, but not accessible. Visible, so you see it sick, it looks crazy.
Do you remember the old City TV used to run like
yes,
where people used to walk by?
It. You could see it, but you can't be involved in it. So we have that, and then we have a whole studio space with at least 2 booths and 1 main control room. That is my ideal setup for a business. To start out to fund to get to my lounge, which then goes into everything else. If I could at least secure that space, I know that I could have a place where even if I wasn't the main engineer, I would hire the dude that had bass records, or I'd have him sublet it where it's like, yeah, come here and just run some shit through here, or this or that. These dudes that have certain followings, retro come through, top comes through, these people video evidence, you know what I'm saying, more promotion, that kind of shit. Do shop things where it's like we walk through the shop and have interviews and self-care.
That's what I wanted to do too,
that kind of shit where it's just like literally like just generating content and right now we're going into lockdown again is the perfect time to generate as much content previous for this kind of shit.
That'd be dope. That's what I mean, like that's what I'm thinking, like we do DJ shit, that'd be dope. And like that's what I was thinking too, because like I've been like reimagining exactly what a retail space is like here, especially because I'm like, what are we lacking? We're lacking interactive spaces that people could. Sorry, I'm gonna give people some game right here, but like going into a space where like you could do different shit. Because like I look at like everything that used to pop off, I was like, man, you remember when you used to go into an American Apparel? They had a T-shirt day where you could go in, press your own shit on a T-shirt.
That's crazy.
Do that shit.
Really?
You know what I mean?
That's
yeah,
crazy.
They used to have those, and like I was like, oh man, I see all the shit that's going on in the States where it's like, oh, you have a day where you can come in and get your your own prop. You know, they can a Levi's store nowadays can like you can get like your shit embroidered in the one and one right now. You know what I mean? So I'm like, that'd be a dope space where it's like we have something like that.
Machine.
Yeah.
My girl was talking about it. She wants to get it's $4,000 to $5,000 for this fucking sewing machine that does everything.
That's what I wanted to do too.
Yeah.
But I looked at that and I was like, oh, fuck.
See, but the thing is, see, everybody's wants this common goal. If we all invest into this thing, that's crazy. And not even in the like near future. I'm talking down the road. Once we get like a little bit of shit established, you said you have now the connect for the actual like cheap stock shirts and shit.
Yeah.
So like that on top of like my girl wants to do embroidery and design and kind of shit, you're already on that fucking track.
Yeah.
There's a whole space for us to dominate in terms of just interactive customer experience.
Yeah.
So that whole market now is like, and this is the thing, like this is the time to at least plan this shit out. Or at least think about where we need to go. Yes, money's tight. Yes, things are fucked. Yes, whatever. But it's not gonna stay like that.
No, absolutely
so
not.
Things are gonna open
and
up.
That's
it's gonna be crazy.
And that's the conversation too. I was like, this year, I'm like, what? What am I? I'm like, what are my resolutions? Like, I was like, I actually need to actually think about my future and shit like that. And I was like, I followed CoStar on it, and it was like, I always look at my fucking moon. I was looking at my sun, my moon, and my rising. My rising is always Cancer. Both of my rising and my sun are Cancer, and my moon is Gemini. And I look at all my shit, and so it's like, Gemini, what was the goal for the year? Look at, actually plan your future. It's like a real shit. You know what I mean? And then my fucking Cancer was like, actually follow through with your shit that you want to do. So I was like, all right. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I actually need to do this shit for real. So I'm like, this year, like, that's what I'm focus on.
This is
ultimately.
the year.
And I'm like,
we've said that for the past 2 years, but life has kept fucking shit up.
Yeah, shit has fucked me up, and I've been like, oh yeah, it's whatever. Like,
but now it's not.
But now it's not whatever, because like all of a sudden like shit has just really fallen into my hands, and like there's been stepping stones, and I've been really thinking about shit. How could actually like physically be this? I looked at a storefront like last year. I was emailing between partners and being like, how much would it cost for this? How much is the month? Like, how much is the square footage? Oh shit, this is actually feasible.
Yeah.
Like, it's like really feasible. Like I could pay this in my fucking check alone every month is enough to cover this. You know what I mean? It's more of like how I need income to start it off, buy stuff in, and then I could promote. I don't even to think about it. I fucking hate working on social media, but I will do it if it grows.
You have someone that at least understands a little bit of it too.
Yeah, and like for me,
I want you to talk to my girlfriend about it because she wants to start posting more. If you can, give her little tips about how to fucking just influence the algorithm and shit.
But I'm like, even that to me is like, alone, I'm like, I'm willing to be able to do this shit. And like, I've seen places that have worked in small, tiny spaces and been like, oh, this is how they do it. Oh, that's how they do it. Like, understanding how the space functions and moves. And this is like, okay, in my brain, I already have the store layout. I know exactly how I would lay that shit out.
Yeah.
Everything placed out, how the glass would look, how the fucking windows would look every month, how I would change that shit. You know what I mean? How the store would function.
Well, here's what I'm saying then. Like, it's just like, let's just combine the shit.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your storefront, like, literally your idea in the front.
Yeah.
My studio, and just fucking
doing shit off. And that's what I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to do, like, if I had the storefront, okay, Mo has a rap album open. Let's open this shit up. Yeah. Let's have the stage set up. You come in, oh, shit, we're going to have a panel of just people who own big fucking retailers in Edmonton. So this dude who does this, who does this, you know what I mean?
We start with Nate, that these people that are doing their shit and they're local.
Yeah.
And they're starting. And like Foosh, like Justin Foosh, people that have real influence that can
do shit,
that have done shit and do shit. And like, you know what I'm saying?
Being like, let's have this sit down, let's have this conversation, like give the kids some free fucking game and be like, how did you start this shit? Why did you start this shit? Yeah. What influenced you to this?
Honestly, this year with Self-Care Sunday, I want to take it to another level. Like, I know we did interviews and shit with a bunch of, like, people that are up and coming last year and, like, doing their thing. But this year I want to do it with people that are established. It's like, I have talked to the owner of Church of John already. He's down.
Yeah.
I've talked to, you know, my mom already. She wants to do another episode. I was
thinking about that. I was like, we should have asked her way more questions about that.
Oh, no. Like, she actually told me, she's like, I have questions that I want you to ask me. And I have things that I want to get done and figure out a certain way to do it. And I'm going to do that with her this week, actually. She wants to have a one-on-one because it's going to be like a super, like, thing, like, you know what I'm saying? She wants to have like super intimate, personal talking about, like, crazy shit. Mm-hmm. And I kind of want to have that implemented more into, like, our Self-Care Sunday thing as well, where we have, like, one-on-one interviews with either each other, too. And, like, I want to start a thing where we have these people that have done stuff. Sam. You know what I'm saying? Where he's going into this whole new industry of cannabis. Like Sam is the owner, one of the owners of Church of John, and Chris as well. He's the other one who said he's down. But like getting Sam on board to talk about like what it's like to go into the legal market of cannabis and like be winning. You're actually doing like a fucking amazing job.
Yeah, and like even just like diversifying your portfolio. Exactly. When is that like, time to pull the gun on that?
Yeah, you know, like all these things. I want to get to these heavy hitters, and these are people that I do trust and I know very well. And there's a lot of people. I even want to get Lucky J on here eventually, and I want to get people that are, you know what I'm saying, have done shit. So it's that process of getting to that point.
Why aren't you paying niggas?
100%.
That's what I heard.
and like all of that, like, and get to like all of that kind of shit and deal with people.
That's why I was like, I kind of want us to get not Top Boy. What's his fucking name? Forever Friday. Like,
I have
that shit.
Here's really the thing, like I have, and I don't know if this will make. I might cut this section because I'm just talking shit about what we're gonna do. But like, I talked to. So the last gig I had at Raw was the December 18th on Saturday, and I didn't get paid for that gig. Fuck you. But regardless of that, Forever Friday and the whole crew were there. They're pulled up, so I was just playing for them essentially, and there was a bunch of people, whatever. But every one of them, they fuck with me so much. They requested me to be their DJ every time, no matter where they go out. They have to have me as their DJ and this, that, the next, all this shit. And I was talking to a lot of their boys. They invited me to their house whenever. You know what I'm saying? I just have to let them know, and I can pull up. And like,
you know what I mean?
And like, a lot of them always talk. They're like, we were trying to make you Forever's tour DJ. We're trying to make you like the official, like all this shit. And those guys like are super. There's a lot of them that are down to do interviews.
Yeah,
they're down to they're down to do one-on-ones. They're down to do groups. There's certain ones that are down to do certain things. The only person who isn't 100% is Forever, and the manager, because they're very like quiet people.
Quiet. Yeah, I can tell. You know, I can see that, and I'm like, it's a natural thing that you come with like when you become rich and famous, you just so like I don't want to talk to these niggas.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, but like that's like. Those are things like we could talk about 100% management. We can talk about all that shit. You know what I mean? So like we could learn that shit through people. I feel like another thing too is like going into next year is like we should try and reach out and get more people, like artists at least.
Yes.
Like, regardless of who they are. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, everybody's reached out to me. J.R. Rhodes, Nawali, fucking. We have to get CX back. We have to have these people that are here doing things, and then we reach out to people that are outside of our city. Yeah. In Vancouver, in Toronto, in Calgary, doing things, get them on the podcast, and I would like to like expand it to a point where it's not even. I'm feeling it too. And expand it. I want to expand it to a point where we're past like just being a local podcast. You know, I feel like we have like the potential and the power as a unit of who we are, like us three, especially when Joseph's here too. He brings that energy, and it's just like every guest that we do have that comes in here.
Yeah, because I feel like this year I've been like way more like I'm more intuitive to like asking people things. Like I've asked people things and been like we've been in these interviews and shit like, but like when we used to have Sean here, it's like Sean would ask all the questions, a lot of questions. But like now I'm like I've really been in tune to being like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? You know what I mean? What's the next step?
It's a practice.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and
we've
like
gotten good at it. I'm not
because it's like I think it's like there's a point like for me at least personally, it's like. I ask myself these questions all the time too, as well, right? So like, and it's just like, oh, I have these resolutions now this year that I'm like, oh, I'm actually excited to like, I want to actually accomplish this shit. You know what I mean? Like, people have fucking, oh, I want to work out more. You know, fucking one time.
I'm trying to make my business.
One time more, you fucking accomplish that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, thing is coming, but like for now, it's like, oh,
we have goals.
These are goals I want to do. I'm like, I want to be DJing with you guys more in the club.
100%. I'm not even gonna lie. The shit that you did at fucking Mo's show. Phenomenal.
Yeah, and I'm like,
me away.
I'm like, now I've been like so much more in tune. Like now I'm trying to listen to more genres of music like every month. Like right, I'm literally like the easiest one for me lately has been K-pop. So I've been listening to more K-pop, and I've been listening to this channel. I've been like, oh man, this is actually kind of like
download those songs rip them off YouTube and DJ them honestly, and like figure out a way because there's no K-pop DJs out here. And if you were to just even have one night. Every 3 months, even if it's something, I guarantee you blow the fucking roof.
I know, and I was like, man, I could like first round, like that place is in the fucking Korean bar, so I'm like, we could pop off in that shit, and like
Hanjan,
all that. You know what I mean? God. So like, there's all these opportunities.
There's so many places that you could literally be like, hey, I would love to come into your venue. I'm like, I'll provide you the sound, the equipment you need, everything you need, and you just be like, hey, I want to throw like a Korean K-pop night, and nobody's gonna expect it.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be, and it's gonna pop. But like that, honestly, hearing this is crazy. We're cutting this whole last 10 minutes because nobody needs to know about these great ideas.
Yeah, and like that's what I mean. And I was just like thinking about all that shit and being like, we could we could have this shit by a fucking chokehold. Oh, yeah. Like if we really like apply shit, and like it's like really and truly like last year we fucking slacked off.
Oh yeah,
we had shit on a chokehold.
We had shit, and then it fell, and it's honestly because of the societal thing, like me, life, shit. Always gonna be some bullshit. That's why I wanted to get as many stock episodes as possible, so that if there was bullshit, we don't fall behind. I don't want our schedule to fall behind.
Yeah,
I want to be consistent. It's like when I watch when I watch Flagrant 2, there's a reason they're the number one fucking comedy podcast. There's a reason that like they haven't missed a week. Yeah, even on break. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you have recap episodes. You have things that are just like consistently filling the void of if you don't have content. And I don't want to get to that point. It's on me a lot of the time. I understand that, but we will not do that this year. As one of my main goals is to make Self-Care Sunday a huge thing. And you're off from Thursday to when? Sunday?
Yeah.
So on Friday, if everybody's free, I'd love to do a photo shoot for us so we can revamp our YouTube page. My girlfriend will take the pictures. So we can have the three of us. Can edit some shit. I can send you some shit. You can come here if you want, or come wherever. Do some Photoshop on some of it if you want to. It's up to you. and then we can get you to put that shit onto the page, and then have it so when we do come out on Sunday, we have an updated page. We can maybe do a thumbnail. We can do certain things, and then start our year off in a, you know what I'm saying? And then I have a bunch of episodes that are finished and ready. So that on top of it, I'll send you the ones that aren't, and we can have that just going and generating.
Yeah. And then we can get everything else popping too, because it'd be nice too if like we all start doing some.
Yeah, I want to do music. I want to do music again. I want to do an album, honestly, with all the songs that I was going to release. I want to just compile them to like
we can do like a compilation,
16 track.
Yeah.
Boom.
We could work on that, and then like I mean obviously I was talking about like, DJ.
No, obviously,
like,
well, like once this shit comes back, like there's gonna be enough demand where Cody has shit going on, I'm gonna have shit going on. Like there's gonna be enough
that's something I was really looking forward to too as well. But like I was like we could doing an album, shit like that. Like I was like my goal this year was to start doing like a mix every Thursday.
Well, also
or Wednesday
that kind of
too.
shit. I do want to start a stream.
Yeah, like if you do this shit, I'd be dope. But personally for me, I was like, I would like to do an hour every day, different music, different genre every month, so I could like learn and like just build my library that way. And I was like, that was my goal.
That's the way to do it.
And like, that's something I think we need to just be like zoned in, like just like
promoting ourselves in terms of putting out content. As much content as possible needs to go.
Just like promoting the brands overall, right? Like it's like we just like Dead Tired DJs, it's just like Dead Tired Records overall. Like those two things, we just like focus and zone in on those two things and be like, this is what we're popping off. We're doing all this shit. We're doing merch. We're doing, especially like that's why like because we talked about this for a while. It's like we do merch. Like that's what I want to do. I'm like Dylan have a hoodie, you have a hoodie. All have t-shirts and shit like that. So like when it's the summertime, like every year we have different shit. Like it's like in the wintertime you got like a different hoodie for this. In the summertime you get a different hoodie for that.
People pay attention. And no, people pay attention to what we're wearing.
Yeah,
like,
and then
people always come up to me and they're like,
I saw that one dude the other week when I was at fucking Dog.
He had the same thing.
Yeah, he was trying to
like, what is this? Is this a collective? You're a DJ? Yes, we're a DJ group.
Yeah, we're a DJ group, man. Don't worry about it.
That's what I'm saying. I want to have like that kind of shit. I want to have vlog styles. I want to have shit going on where we're just like generating content. Yeah. TikTok videos for the Self-Care Sunday, that kind of shit. Yeah. Like that shit helped a lot and did a lot of generation and helped us like cultivate at least a couple views onto multiple videos. Yeah. So like that, pushing that kind of shit, getting to the algorithm base, all that hard work that we were doing before, we got to slowly get back into, but we're going to. Yeah. But enough of this. We're on to our last segment. We've pushed over our time. Mad, but we're going to get on to Christmas.
Great. 30 minutes of that shit all getting cut. Fantastic.
10 minutes, 15 minutes. Half of it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
I agree. I am 100% with you on it. Can I have one?
Yeah, you can have one.
Give me whichever one you go with.
You can have this one. I don't know. All these shit's all the same, pretty much.
They all taste the same to me. You want?
Do you want the same one this year?
Yeah, fuck it. We're doing Christmas, man. You may as well.
Fuck. Want to do?
Not the wheat one. I saw there's one.
You don't want this one?
The mango wheat.
Regular shit. This is a Belgian black, Belgian white. This is what you had before.
I like that.
The honey's light. The honey's light.
That's the honey?
Yeah, the honey.
I've had a mango wheat and a Belgian white.
Yeah, Belgian white's nice, bro. The honeys are like.
Like a Bud Light.
Mm-hmm. Like drinking water, pretty much.
Yeah, smooth. I like it.
So how do you feel about everything? You feel prepared for this year? Ready to do it? You dropping music this year?
Yeah. We'll
Good.
see.
I hope so. People need to hear what SP has, and honestly, I want to come up prepared. So, I want to get into the videography. I want to get into my girl starting a photography spot in our place. We reorganized the whole spot to make it more efficient and stuff like that, and I want to make as much content this year as possible. Like, honestly, it's been fucking...
Yeah. I feel like I can release music, but I need to work harder at it.
Me too.
Even for you and me, if we have, like, a day or something. Even a day every 2 weeks.
Designated every week.
Mm-hmm.
We can start that this year for sure. You just let me know what day you want to start it, and we can...
Did you ask Dylan how you felt about it? What did you say, Dylan?
I'm like, man, Malcom talks a lot.
This nigga don't shut the fuck up.
That's not what he said, man.
What'd you say?
He's talking about how he's got goals.
You got goals? What's your goals?
Make more music.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Yeah, I feel like everybody has this problem. It's like you don't ever follow through with the thing that you want to actually do, and I feel like for me, it's always been money. Like
because of money in life. Honestly, it's the only reasons. Because
literally,
I stopped releasing music because I couldn't pay for beats.
Yeah, and I was literally like, I was thinking to myself today, I was like, man, like I've worked since I was in like middle school, high school, shit like that, and I was like, I've never actually taken home a full
paycheck and had it.
Yeah, and be able to spend a whole paycheck. I was like, I've made like thousands of dollars every month and shit like that. $2-3 a month. You know what I mean? Like I worked 2 jobs and still didn't take home. Like I was making like $3-4 a month, but didn't take home that. You know what I mean? Because I would spend it on bills. I was doing this. I had to pay for this. You know what I mean? So it's just like you realize that way later, and you're like, oh fuck, like I'm actually fucked. Like my shit's all fucked up. You know what I mean? So it's just like that's my goal. Is to be like, okay, like yeah, like maybe this month I'm gonna buy sneakers, but like the next few months I'm just like I'm really focused on like taking advantage of the opportunities that I have, because it's like my mom was telling me, she's like, oh, if you need a laptop, like let me know, because like I'll put it on this. And I'm like, you've been shopping for laptops for a while, and I'm like, oh, if I can pay for this for 12 months for $150-$20 a month, I'll fucking take that bite. You know what I mean? I'll take that sacrifice to pay for that every month. Shit done. Yeah, and be like, if I'm making these gigs, I'm making $200, $250.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It pays for it.
It pays for it every month. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Well, I'm saying if you work 2-3 gigs and you're getting $150-$200 a gig, it's just like then you paid for it and you have pocket money.
Exactly. So I'm like, this is like the perfect opportunity for me to jump on this shit too, right? So
practice now before it opens up, and then you're ready to go when it opens up, and there's enough gigs out there. I'm telling you, there's a shortage of DJs. I'm telling you this right now. I've been hit up enough times for gigs that I may not have the free time to do, that I've had to turn down because there's not enough people. And I'm like, sorry, man, I don't know who to give it to. Dylan's working. I'm this. I'm that. Whatever. So it's just like,
and I'm like, I have Thursdays and Fridays. I have like Fridays, Saturdays off. You know what I mean? So I'm like, and I work on white. So any white gig, I can take it. Oh yeah, because I'm like,
you're right there. So right off work, you gotta set up your shit. You chill, have a drink, and then you're on.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like,
and you have a tab. So it's like you go eat, you have a drink, and you have enough time to be like, I got here at 7, my gig starts at 8 or 8-9, and I just fucking chill, watch a game for a minute, and then boom, I'm on. Yeah. And like DJing, and like that's something that it's and I don't want to fantasize it because it's a hard, like it's the most bullshit motherfucking job I've ever had, and it's the only job I've ever had full time for so long. Yeah. But it's so finicky. Yeah. So it's all about like just know your brand, know the people you work with, trust the people you work with, and know that they're gonna pay you.
Yeah, and that's all I gotta say. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm like, at least like I have a steady check, but like these things that I'm doing, I'm like, at least if I'm doing these gigs every week, I'm like, I'll be straight.
That's why I always like I fuck with how Dylan did it.
Yeah, just having a real job.
And then you know what, you got an extra however much money on the side is just.
It's nice.
That's how you should do it.
And that's like to me, it's just like my more passion just lies in the music. So it's just like I hear shit. I want to do this. I want to do more. I'm hearing all this new music, and I'm like, oh, this would be dope if we played this or mix this with that. You know what I mean? So it's just like
I'm glad you're feeling it, man.
That's why that's why I feel it a little bit more. So it's just like I can fuck with all this shit and like do it. And I was like, I've always thought about doing it anyways too. So it was just like, oh fuck. Like,
honestly, how can we do every time you came in here, you're fucking around with the decks. So
yeah,
it's good to see that when you did it. You fucking killed it.
Pursued it more than most.
No, 100%. Yeah. And you did a great job. Mo was blown away. Me and him had a great conversation about it. You did a great job.
Yeah. Thank you.
I wish I could give you money. I apologize. I'm broke.
No worries. No. It's all good.
With that being said, let's move on to fucking Christmas, man. Let's get this shit done.
About time.
How was your Christmas?
How was your Christmas? Yeah, speaking of, let's talk about Christmas real quick before we get into it.
How was mine?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Did breakfast at my mom's place, and then we did a full family dinner at my auntie's place. My grandma just came out of the hospital. She had a stroke for last few weeks, but she's okay home. Yeah, she's doing good. That's good. Doing well. So yeah, she's doing okay. And then we have Christmas dinner. Talked to my uncle on the FaceTime. Saw my brother and his fiance on the FaceTime. So it was a good time. But
that's good. Reconnect, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
When was the last time you went home?
When's the last time I went home?
From the before that.
Before that?
Minute.
Probably been a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went a few times.
I feel that. No, I feel that.
Yeah, I went a few times.
Quickly though.
Yeah.
In and out.
Not even in and out. Like I was doing my mom's flooring in the summertime,
Okay.
and then.
So
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
think I've
do
been
my floor.
4 months probably because I think I worked from September just to straight through December till then. So I was.
That's all good. That's good. That's good. What about you? How was your Christmas, man?
Went up to Barhead, spent it with my mom and grandpa.
Family Christmases.
Nice.
Yeah, my uncle and aunt and their family came out Sunday for the dinner. Got to see my cousins, which I haven't seen in forever.
Yeah.
Damn, that must have been nice. Growing up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was never really close to them, so
it's always a little weird, huh?
yeah.
I think my cousin went to the club for the first time. Say something like he saw the most beautiful girl of his life, and I was like, "This nigga's fresh."
Like, bro, you're young, bro. You're gonna see that every time you walk into the club.
Fresh.
That's hilarious.
She's there every time.
I literally was
every
like,
time.
"That's the funniest thing ever."
Yeah, that is.
I didn't even harass him about it.
No,
I just
you
let it
can't
go.
because we've all been there.
It's like, bro, relax.
My Christmas was good. I came here to my mom's house for the evening. I woke up in the morning, had Christmas with Rochelle, opened our gifts, had a good time, and then our friend came over, and they proceeded to start some shroom chocolate. Came here.
Start some shroom.
Yeah, shroom chocolate. So they ate it, and then me and Joseph, I picked up Joseph on the way here. We hung out here for a little bit, ate some food, opened some gifts, saw my uncle, saw my grandma, saw everybody, said hello, and then went back to Rochelle's to get fucked up, got drunk as fuck, had some shrooms, had a great time, and yeah, it was good. It was a great time.
It was a good time.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, nothing else.
That's good.
Yeah, man.
We went to see Sarah's parents for their Christmas or whatever on like the 29th. So that was the only thing that we did. But
Then you stayed there throughout till New Year's.
Yeah, till New Year's. Yeah,
How was New Year's?
It was good. We just chilled out.
Yeah,
so I saw some friends. So yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
that's really good.
Yeah, we know how your New Year's went.
Yeah, it was good.
Full of joy.
Full of joy. It was actually good. Like overall, it was entertaining.
That's good.
So I had a good time.
I enjoyed watching it.
Yeah,
Also
me too. All right, man. Let's get to this shit, man. This is our gift giving portion of the episode where we've done this last year. This is it's annual now. This is our second annual Christmas.
Wow. I guess so. We missed our Halloween episode.
We did, bro. We were fucked up, man. My bad, man. My bad. That was the annual.
What we even? I think we came here.
We all had it, and then there was a party, and then it just
fucked up. Though that should have just been the episode. We just party.
Should have just had it. Fucking.
Yeah.
If we had all the cameras set up properly, then we would have
that
this shit
shit
going.
fucked up,
It's all good. It's all good. Shit happens.
Hilarious.
Either way, yeah, but this Christmas party. I don't know who wants to go first. I think we should go first.
Yeah, my shit's not wrapped at all.
Yeah, our shit isn't wrapped. Our shit isn't wrapped.
I can hand it to you right now. If you want
No. We'll go first. Me and Dylan, we went together on a gift for you.
Oh, did you? Oh
yes,
boy,
if that's all right.
I'm nervous.
Nervous.
Bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Nah, actually, I don't want to go half on it anymore.
You got the whole thing, bro.
I'm a refund you.
Oh man,
we have
nervous.
fun. We have fun,
bro.
Don't be scared on
Tell you
that.
some scary shit, bro.
Don't be scared.
It's right here, bro. Oh shit, bro. The watch, nigga, got the watch out right now, bro. The shock, bro. You feel that? It's G-shock, bro.
Motherfucker! Shit hurt.
Shit hurting, bro. I don't even want to look at it, bro. Oh, seeing this shit's red, bro. This shit looking nice, bro. Woo! Niggas went crazy. Kanye Brazy right here.
Kanye Brazy right here, bro.
Right here. This shit blood. Damn, nigga, I can't even put C's in my shit anymore. Nigga, bro. Crazy. Blood Brazy, bro. Oh my God.
Man,
Thank you very much.
Hey, no problem, man.
I love this, bro. Oh my gosh.
Dylan, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, G-Shocks. If you ain't on the G-Shock wave yet,
Had to make sure, man.
Because no one got you one last year.
Yeah, man. Had to make sure, man. No one got you one last year, dog.
Yeah.
I thought someone for sure was gonna get you G-Shock last year.
These niggas don't know, bro.
This shit fit good. All right, cool. There we go. Adjustable. All right, there we go.
Right.
Now you shining on these niggas.
Oh man. Oh man.
Oh man.
That shit got a
lights
backlight
up?
too, man.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah.
niggas don't know.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah,
Y'all niggas don't know that is the plague of the G-Shock.
that is the plague
It
of the
does
G-Shock.
not have a backlight and it fucks up G-Shock users because the niggas got the clock.
Yeah, they
Can't
can't
see
read
the
it.
clock. You can't read that clock.
But when you have the backlight,
When you have the backlight. G-Shock, hire me. Niggas don't know. I'm gonna put this right in here, bro. Thank you very
Hopefully
much.
you like
I
it, man. I hope you
appreciate
like it,
this,
man.
man. I do.
Okay.
I already like it, bro.
cool,
the red
bro,
is dope,
the red
bro.
is like it's a piece. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You wear
it
it on a
is nice.
special.
You're looking at the black too.
You were looking at the
Like,
black and we're like, that's an everyday piece, but I'm sure you had a black. And you look at you, you're wearing the black today.
We're on the
You're wearing a
one
black
today, bro.
version of a Casio and shit, man. We got to
Shit
get
works
you the right
perfect,
red
bro.
G-Shock, man.
Thank you.
Something
thank
a little
you.
popish.
Pop
Santa
out.
Claus, you know?
pop
Santa
out.
Claus gonna braze you with this. Killing niggas with this.
Hopefully you like that.
I didn't know why you was Santa. But no wonder you wearing all red. It's crazy. Thank you. Appreciate
Hey,
that
man.
a lot.
Of course, man. Of course.
Good. Thank you so much.
Of course. I'm glad you're wearing it.
I'll store one of y'all gifts in here right now.
Do what you got to do, man. Ain't nobody,
Look
ain't,
at this nigga.
ain't
Y'all know this
nobody
fucking-
worry about it, man.
Hey,
Ain't
nobody
worry
saw this,
about it.
man. Look at that. Ah, shit.
All right,
nigga.
well, I'm going to go.
You can go.
I'll
give you your
gift.
Pass me that bag after
Open
you're done.
this one, since this isn't a real gift.
What do you mean this ain't a real gift? It's a gift, man. You give it.
It's a gift for you.
Stacks. Just stacks of printer paper.
It's a gift, man.
but- Yeah.
You giving it to me, man, means it's a gift, man. It's real.
That's great.
Hey, man. Hope you like that.
Yo, bro, I already do. It's got the backlight. It's got the clock. It's got everything. in it.
2022.
Hey, man. It's about that time.
We got the brand new, man. We got that shit. Y'all over there at home ain't never seen it because it's right behind the camera. But we got one of these posters right here with all these beautiful motherfucking cars. We got another Daytona. We got the Daytona up right now. We got a Daytona on here. I'm looking at that. Y'all don't know.
More gift for me than it is for
Mopar.
him, but
Mopar. I like
That
these. I
that
love
calendar, and this is the first time I've seen it. I feel like changed. I feel like it's always literally on the
I always
same.
come here like a
No,
couple months
Dylan's the only
later.
one.
I'm like,
Dylan's the only one who
change
changes
it.
it, and it's 2-3 months behind every time he has to change it. But regardless, I really
done.
like you don't understand. This is a staple of the studio. It is
100%.
110%. So thank you very much, man.
No
you want to talk
problem.
about this ain't a real gift? This is a gift right here.
Yeah,
you
it
know.
is, bro.
That's
This
a
looking
Mopar
nice,
shit,
bro.
There was this back when I was single. We went to the motherfucking to the races, and there was a beautiful Mopar woman there. That's all I remember about
Yeah.
Mopar.
I thought
Don't
you were
get
gonna
mad
talk
at me.
about the women calendar.
Oh no, fuck that. That had all white women on it.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they got banned or something. They don't make those anymore.
don't
They
make
just
those.
make calendars
They don't
with
make
tools.
those. They just make those tools and cars. And I fuck with this.
Perfect.
Thank you very much, man.
That's great.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, man.
Oh, you're welcome. Give me some cedar. Oh, yeah, it's got that
Your hand was-
awkward handshake
His,
on camera.
his hand cracked like 3 times in my hand, bro.
Thank you. That was like hand massage.
That's for you, man.
I didn't realize you had such a grip. Thank you.
Perfect. This worked out perfectly for
I'm
me, nigga.
telling you,
Look at
bro.
this shit,
I'm
nigga.
telling you, bro.
Shit's already wrapped, nigga.
Shit be
Just have the
working
bag,
out.
bro. Don't look at the bag. This ain't from there. Shit ain't worked out, bro.
From Markel, hey?
Yeah, from Markel.
Markel
From my
brazy.
brother to you, no.
Markel
from
won
me.
brazy this year.
From me. Markel, he did. He brought us a
Bag
whole fucking
inside a
Jimmy.
bag. Is
Whole
there
Jimmy.
another bag?
No,
inside it?
there's only a bag in the bag. I didn't have time to wrap it properly.
Oh.
I woke.
That's a heavy bag.
This is like a sneaker bag right now. You
Nah,
get you more shoes.
Nah, this ain't those.
Oh man.
Sadly, I can't afford nothing over there. But hopefully you like this shit still.
Jacket, yes.
Nice little beautiful, sweater, you know?
Yeah, I would always go to the Calgary store.
Hopefully it fits. I tried it on to make sure. It looked like it would fit.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Of course, I didn't make sure you stay warm out here. It's cold out here. But also make sure you look fashionable out here. Man.
Thank you.
You know
Thick
what I'm saying?
pants.
That ain't pants, man. That ain't pants, nigga.
Yo, that should be the pant, yo. You have to pull out like that, though.
I'm pulling out the wrong. Oh, I'm sick.
Gotta get you
yeah.
some
I'm
denim.
gonna make sure these buttons before I rip them off.
Yeah, the buttons. Yeah. You can get aggressive with
Are
them.
they
It's,
buttons?
it's good quality. It's good. You can get aggressive. Yes, sir. They go through, man. I'm telling you. Denim is some hard ass shit.
Hey, sure. I don't think these are buttons, man.
Bruh.
Nah, bro. These ain't...
I don't think these are buttons, bro.
like
It's
nah,
the
I got
Velcro.
like the pop buttons.
No. These are
Yeah.
like real buttons. And the best way to do it is just grab it and kind of like force it through like that. Honestly, try this on. Make sure it fits. I want to make sure this fits. Nah, I can get you another one. I live right by West End, so it's easy for me to pop in that bitch. It's a very good sweater jacket. You know what I'm saying? You pop a sweater on underneath that motherfucker. Fit good?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, good.
I've always wanted a nice denim one,
I know.
but I don't look good in the blue. I
Nah,
feel.
man. You do look good in the blue, but I made sure you're a gray kind of nigga, man.
Thank you.
Good. Hopefully you fuck with him, man.
Don't worry,
Yeah.
it's black only.
Back up. Thank you.
Of course.
Bless.
Always, bro. Try it. I you know what I'm saying? I tried.
Yeah.
Niggas be broke these days, man.
I appreciate it.
Fuck
Thank
COVID,
you.
man. No problem.
Hold up.
Love you.
Actually, no, I'll take it back.
Oh, I gotta take my. I got back the same.
I gotta
shit.
take one of these shit. Hold on. I'll take one of these. I didn't know it was Joseph. Okay. This one's for Dylan. That was yours. And there's one to forget that I didn't.
Hold
that
on,
I
hold
just
on.
wrapped.
Wait. I'll let Dylan go first.
And this was for Jalen.
This is wonderful. This is rap, bro.
This is rap.
This
I
is-
did
this
this.
look rap to me?
Oh,
This be looking rap to me right now. Ooh.
world domination.
Ooh-wee.
I had to get you that one.
The
I was
brand.
looking at this
Yeah.
shit and I was like, Jalen dropped the fucking date on me and I was like, well, I gotta get this shit good, bro. So
That's it.
I was like, I'm pretty sure Dylan
Is
would
that a
like
with
that
that
shit.
dinosaur?
I
What
fuck
is
with that. That's
No,
a
it's
skull.
just a skull.
Skull pointing at the earth.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
That's not a Brontosaurus Rex. I promise.
I thought it.
That's a skull pointing at
Yeah.
the earth.
And
saying
then
it's
there's
world
another
domination.
thing in the bag too for you too.
I just threw the bag.
Get a little bit of the
Woo-wee.
do a little bear brick
Oh,
mystery
what?
box right
No
there,
way.
bro.
That's
Yeah,
sick
man.
as fuck. Yo, open that up. Open that up. That's crazy.
I don't know what they
Try
are.
to keep it clean, man. Try to keep that box clean, man. That's a collectible item you might resell one day in your life.
You never know.
You already breaking the box.
You don't give a fuck.
It don't matter,
Fuck the
bro.
box,
You ain't.
man.
Honestly,
As long as the brick
is fine. You ain't reselling. I'm lying. I'm just fucking with you. But honestly, that's amazing.
pretty dope.
That's
I was
dope
like, I
as
saw
fuck.
them and I was like, ah, fuck.
That's
might as well
dope
get
as
this-
fuck.
Might as well get the team one. Can't get the big fucking expensive
Nah,
one.
man. The big spend. Ain't nobody want that. That shit is too much money.
I don't know what those are. I think this is stickers.
Probably. Open that up. We gotta get the real reveal right here.
There we
Dylan
go.
going in. Come on now, nigga. What you doing? Just fucking with you. What'd that be? It's exciting.
NFT.
What?
No.
Stocks in Apple. It's like, imagine. Just throw that in that whole league.
Oh, what?
Just an elaborate ruse to get you NFT
Bored
stocks.
ape.
Yeah.
In the yacht club.
What?
Nigga,
No
if
way.
I can afford a board ape, bro, that'll be the day, man.
That'll be the motherfucking day.
I don't know what this is.
I don't even know
man.
what it is.
I hope it's a good one. Oh, the chrome,
That's
baby.
sick as fuck.
Gold face.
That's sick
Oh,
That's
let me
sick
see.
as
Where's the
fuck.
box? Pass in the box. Pass in the box. What's that one? That one's.
Oh, hell yeah. Don't open this yet, bro. That's sick as fuck.
That's dope, bro.
No, these things, bro. We have these things in our stores. Even the
Oh
small
shit, 8.33%. That's a rare one. That's a
rare
rare
one.
one,
That's
bro.
a rare one.
Oh shit,
That's a
nigga.
rare one.
That was rare. I was praying on all this shit, bro. I was like, I hope these niggas get the rare ones, bro. I'm on the
Thank
good
you,
ones, bro. I don't want this dookie ass shit,
Bro.
bro. I want the good ones.
That's ridiculous. 8.33%, bro.
That's a good one, bro.
That's crazy.
Thank you
You got a
so
rare- you
much.
got a
I
rare
had to
ass
get
one.
you that, bro. I had to
That's
get everybody
crazy.
with some good ones, bro.
Yo, look at that. That's you right there. 8.33.
Whoa.
Man, this one got 14, man. No, fuck that.
Looking at these, this is one of the coolest
Yeah,
ones.
honestly.
too.
Honestly, yeah. That
Maybe
one's
the
pretty
red
dope.
and white one, I would have liked. But
They're
this
dope.
I think this is the dopest one. Thank you.
No problem, man. The
Bear
bless the
bricks are
team with some
amazing,
good
man.
ones.
That's amazing, man.
I didn't
Bear
even
bricks-
know
like-
about these random packs.
I know.
I had no idea they had random packs like
Yeah,
that.
the Foosh had the good ones,
That's
man. I was like,
crazy.
I had to get this. I was like, I gotta get something else, man.
That's crazy, bro.
Thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Always with the motherfucking the bangers.
Yeah.
All right, let's see,
Alright,
bro.
man, let's see what we got over here, man. We got some rap I've never seen before.
I was like, just
Oh.
realized this is wrapping paper, bro. This is you, bro.
Oh, okay, A-okay. Oh shit! Community Herb Garden.
That's
I
a
love
sick
that.
color.
That's fucking
Oh.
sick, bro. Thank you, dog. Yo,
Yo.
that's fucking.
I had to give you that.
I love
That's
that.
a double right there because AOK's from Vancouver.
A-OK, yes,
yeah,
sir.
the smoke
I know
shop in
about
Vancouver.
A-OK, man. This shit is crazy too, bro.
Oh man, I hope that shit.
I love this.
That's nice.
That's
That's
fucking
dope, bro.
sick. Yo, thank you, bro. That's amazing too. I'm gonna stay warm as fuck in this bitch. Look at that. Perfect.
Yeah, you gotta check the bag again too, bro.
Oh shit. Niggas got a bear brick too, man. God damn. Okay. I fuck with you. Thank you very
Yo.
much, good sir.
Had to get everybody one.
Hey man, you blessing the team right now. You weren't even lying. Sheesh. We gotta find out what we got going on over here. What is this, NFT?
Careful when you rip them.
Would you rip here?
I was starting to. That's why I took over.
I like
the other
that.
side.
I like that.
You get.
I got the basic, man. I ain't got no problem with that. I got a bear brick, dog. I ain't mad at nothing.
You gotta get the bear bricks, man. Those was dope, man.
These are the crazy.
Oh, that one's actually.
That one's bigger.
Yeah.
That was
Oh,
way bigger than that one. I didn't even realize they was that big, man.
No way, it's same size.
Are they the same size? I feel like that one looks way bigger.
Nah, they the same size.
That was dope. Those are sick, bro.
That's sick though, in like
amazing,
the pearl.
Those are sick. These things are sick as fuck.
Yeah.
I've always wanted a bear brick my whole life, man. Thank you so much, bro. You know,
Yeah.
It's good with the bear bricks, bro,
Thank you,
man.
bro. Look at that.
Alright.
Now I gotta put this shit up next to my motherfucking all of my cool shit, bro.
Yeah.
Hey man, y'all motherfuckers, y'all whack out there, bro. Y'all ain't got bear bricks, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Love you, man. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you like a motherfucker, man.
Even the little ones, man. I was like, I saw one too.
Yo,
that was
these
like,
things are crazy, bro.
yeah, I saw a maple one. They made like one out of like maple, Japanese maple wood and shit. I was like, oh man, I want that shit.
That's crazy.
It's
They got the-
$400.
At the Abco store, they got a bunch of the different ones. They got a Nightmare Before Christmas one. They got a motherfucking they have one that's like it looks like it's custom made, but it's one of the original Abco. What is this, man? This for me?
Yeah.
Shit,
bro.
nigga, this motherfucker, man. Thank you very much, good sir. You wrap these like a professional.
Very shitty wrapping job.
I don't think so, bro. I think this is a very good wrapping job. What this be here? We got ourselves a. I don't know what.
No, don't read that, bro. I'll give it away.
Pocket pussy.
Got myself a nice comfort gift, man. Got some tape here. Tape ain't never stopped.
Gotta keep it secure, you know.
What it is, man? They wrapped it up for me Christmas like, or you did this?
There's actually nothing in there.
Damn. Damn. Empty.
That nigga, you know I be losing shit, man. You know I be losing my shit,
One
man.
for your wallet, one for your DJ bag.
There you go, bro.
Thank you, bro. I lost my. Did you hear about this story?
No.
No, you didn't. I lost my wallet. That's why this is means so much. I found it,
Yeah.
but I lost it. I thought it was stolen. I went to Tim Hortons before my shift, got an ice cap, got to the store, didn't have my wallet. Thought it was taken at Tim Hortons. 2, 3, 4, 5 days later, one of the managers texted me, said, "We found your wallet. It was underneath the cash desk." Don't know how it got there, but I found my wallet. Now I have double ID, double debit card, double everything. But you know what? Never losing my shit again. Thanks for giving me a deal. Thank you very much, man. You're a beautiful man. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Dope, bro.
And the motherfucking ghost. This is my nigga, man, with the strawberry banana. Thank you very much. This is what I'm talking about right here. I was fiending.
That's crazy, bro.
Yo, thank you very much, man. You the best, man. I'm packed it.
Yeah, make sure that works.
Pop this shit open right here. We got that warranty.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because I have been fiending for some nicotine and the nigga's been broke. Can't even afford a $20 nicotine, man. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Nigga stole his back.
Let me take this back.
Thank you, bro.
They always smell so strong once you open them first. You really get the smell of the flavor.
Thank you, man.
No worries.
Want some of this, man?
You gotta hit the other one too, bro.
Get a mix of the flavor, bro.
Blue Raz, man. Blue Raz, man. There you go, man. You right there. Thank you. I really appreciate these. This is gonna save my ass, especially in my
Hopefully
DJ
they
bag.
work well.
No,
I
I'm sure
actually
they will.
like went to pick up. There were some stickable ones I saw they had, like a 2-pack, and then they were having some sale when I went in. So the
shit.
pro ones were actually the same price
Oh wow.
as the basic ones. So I was like,
That's nice.
yeah.
Bruh, thank you a billion.
No worries.
'Cause this shit is honestly gonna save my ass cheeks. Like a motherfucker, bro. How you gonna get me 2 gifts?
I'll put it back.
That was your main gift.
Thank you. That's perfect.
Or this was your main gift. Those other ones.
This is
Side
main
ones.
gift?
Yeah.
No, man.
I couldn't wrap up his Belgian moons easily.
Oh my god. Why you gonna do this, man? Why you gonna do this? You ain't gotta do this. Thank you, bro.
No worries.
Thank you,
You're
dog.
gaming on the pro
I
level.
appreciate you like a motherfucker, man.
You got the actual stick for.
I got the
so
stick.
you
It's
can
wireless. Yo, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you a billion,
No
man.
worries.
That's why I can't wire my shit.
Yeah.
The fucking router. I gotta have it next to me, bro. Oh, man. You're a motherfucking gem, bro. Thank you.
No
Thank you.
worries.
Billion. This is crazy. This is crazy. Thank you, man. Fuck, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Because I ain't gonna lose my shit ever again. And I'm gonna be able to motherfucking fuck up these niggas, man. This motherfucker, man.
Xbox, man.
A wireless.
Where the Xbox, bro?
Wireless controller, man. It's for Windows 10 too, nigga. Bro, we good,
Oh, shit,
bro.
that's pretty dope, man.
Wireless. The only reason I ain't plugged into my router at home is because I gotta wire my shit. I gotta sit next to my goddamn computer. So
No more leg.
no more lag. This nigga's real, bro.
Can't complain now no
I
more.
appreciate you, man. Fuck.
Perfect.
That's Christmas, niggas. And
Gang gang.
That's
I
dope,
love
bro.
y'all, man. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
To the moon and back. Like crazy.
Yeah. Thank you.
This year's gonna be filled with a lot of fucking success,
Yeah.
joy, winning, no losing. There's been enough losing in this motherfucking past 2.5 years. So we gonna get it.
Get that shit straight, bro.
There's a whole lot of life we gotta fucking conquer right now. So thank you. I appreciate you guys. Alright.
Yeah.
Too
Thank you.
much, man. yeah, too much.
Good. I like it, bro. I wasn't sure if Joseph was gonna do it, so I was just like,
You got him some?
I did get him a bear brick too.
Okay.
I was gonna get him a bear brick
Keep
and
it, because we'll have him on. We'll throw him all the little gifts we have him, because I wasn't sure what the fuck the situation was, who got him, whatever. So
yeah, I picked one out because I was like, I feel like they're probably was gonna get one. And I didn't want to be sprung with nothing because I was like,
Yeah.
I'll pick some. I was gonna give him that and then give him something from my closet or something. Like
I
that.
feel you.
Crazy, so I was like, we'll see.
Honestly, it's all good. We gonna get it. I appreciate y'all so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate you as
Hopefully you
well.
like your gifts.
I
Of
did.
course,
Yeah.
man. See right now.
Warm.
Or hopefully.
Oh,
the
that's a
sweater
red
fits well.
backlight too.
Yeah, I think so. Looks red.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Central area right there.
It's crazy, bro.
Glides up the whole thing, you know. Got the little. I don't even know what the other shit on there is. There's a whole other fucking scale or some shit.
Got the
on
warranty card.
there. The warranty card. Member card, warranty card, bro.
Got the warrant. Yeah, that's the most important thing. As long as you got the warrant.
And Londonderry.
Londonderry, what?
If you ever need anything from there, for this, just hit me up. I'll take it. to Londonderry because that's where we got it.
Westhead didn't have shit.
The Westhead didn't have shit. They moved the stores. Watch It is what it's called. They actually have shit. If you ever need batteries for your Casio as well, $20. Keep that shit going, man.
You looking for a battery?
No. I'm good.
I got hookups on battery.
Casio batteries?
Well, yeah. My dad used to. I mean, in a little trick. You know Battery World off 75th Street? Or I don't know if they're still there. They used to be there. You go in there, and they have a guy who will literally like unscrew your watch and change the battery right there for you. My dad used to do it all the time.
How much?
Cheap. They're like battery stores, so a little one, it's like pretty much whatever the battery costs, yeah.
Just how I like it. Denver.
Denver?
What do you mean? What are we doing?
We smoke a dime.
You know how this shit work, bro.
Does that shit time zones?
Yes, okay.
Whoa.
It's no different than the one that I got right now.
VIP.
22.
Fine time zone?
5.
I saw that shit was spinning.
Yep.
It was just spinning around on his wrist, like.
Whoa. Like, if I got lots of money, like you guys talk about getting into sneakers, something I think I would really get into is, like, luxury watches.
Oh, hell
like
yeah.
Rolex and stuff
Rolexes
like that.
go up
Those
and
have
down.
always caught my eye, but I know I'm still too poor to get into it.
Did
15,
you,
35.
they made a watch, like,
That's it.
what is it called? Like, what are those things where, like, you eat a chocolate every day? Like one of those? They made those for watches.
Advent
Advent
calendar.
calendar.
Yeah, they made like an advent calendar for
like luxury watches?
Yeah, it was fucking crazy, bro. It was like
12 days.
24. Yeah, it was like 2.4 million or something like that.
Wow.
Something like that. It was fucking crazy. But it was like had like Audemars Piguet in there. There was a Rolex in there. There was a couple probably Rolexes in there. There was some I don't know.
But you don't know beforehand.
Yeah, you don't know, right? You have like 20.
But they're like really, really expensive watches.
Yeah, they're
All
fucking
of them.
expensive watches, right?
That's
so
crazy.
they're pretty dope.
Wow.
Nice. Time
Is it
for
still spinning?
No, it's done now. Should be the right time now. Yeah,
That is
That's right.
Yeah.
insane.
crazy, bro. These shots, bro, they're the best, bro. My shit's almost like pretty similar because mine's like a world time watch too, but this one has the same thing too. So you can just switch up the time
That's
zones.
just analog though. Do you have analog and digital on there? Is it just analog? I didn't even really look at the specs. Crazy specs.
This one has an analog
Yeah,
digital
analog.
watch.
Right.
So, but it's like a digital watch overall. But this one is mostly analog. It's perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what I need to. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
I'm glad that you like it, man. That's
Oh,
the
man.
most important thing.
Love and appreciate it, bro. It's dope.
Of course.
It's clean.
Thank you. I fucking love this shit, bro. The bear brick?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That shit alone got my mind was swirling, bro. I when I was working, I just stare at the bear bricks. I'd never have one of these until I'm like
50. 60. Yeah, that's just crazy.
Until I
Yeah,
have a
that's
bunch
just
when I'm
fucking
rich.
expensive.
just like, yo, this is crazy. Now I got my first bear brick, bro.
Yeah, man.
Shit, nigga, thank you.
Yeah, bro. Next year, yeah. If you'd let me know beforehand next year, I'll get you
Yeah, my
something
bad.
nice. I got Dylan Clarkson.
Yes,
I was like,
but-
I was gonna get you sneakers this year, but
I was gonna
like,
get both of y'all sneakers this year, but I got hit with so much bullshit. I was broke.
Yeah. I was gonna get you sneakers this year and be like, but you hit me too late. So next year,
Next year, boys, we got it. Next year we'll do it. Well, now we know for
Every year
sure.
we'll do
Add
one.
you.
Sure.
Every
All right,
year.
bring one. Yeah, I guess it's sneakers.
What size of shoes do you
Yeah,
wear?
what size shoes do you wear? That was the one thing. We wanted to get you shoes, but we didn't know your size, man.
I'm like a 43, so like a 10 or a 9.5.
Okay,
Usually
9.5.
always
10.
my
That's
size.
what my guess was. 9.5, but 10, 9.5.
10, 9.5 is usually what I wear. If
What
I
are
wear
you-
like,
what are you 10 in?
like I'm 10, like Nike,
Yeah, okay.
Adidas. I usually wear.
So
10
your
and
foot is
everything.
naturally a 9.5 then.
My foot's a 43 European always.
Yeah.
So like it depends between the brands, but like New Balances I'm 9.5, Adidas I'm 10, Nike I'm 10. Most shoes I'm usually 10 in, but like if it's a 40, it says 43 European, that's usually my size for everything. So it was good to know.
That's what's up.
Do you want some shoes? I'm actually probably getting rid of some of my shoes. I have some Vans and shit like that, so I know you wear that. So I have some 10.5s in this.
I can fit 10.5, man.
Yeah, so I have some 10.5s and some
I can squeeze in them. They'll be a little tight, but I'll squeeze.
I usually like an 11.
Doesn't matter to me. Shit, I'll squeeze in whatever, bro. I'll take it, bro. You getting rid of the shit?
Yeah, my shit's. I mean, it's a little bit big for my foot. I just don't usually wear 10 and a half and anything, so that's why.
So you're 9.5, 10. Okay.
Yeah.
And you're 12. You're the same foot as me. If it fits my foot, it should fit you.
Yeah.
Or you a little bigger.
I think a little bigger.
A little bit bigger, right? Half, probably.
Yeah.
Quarter size bigger.
If you have tight shoes, I don't.
No, they won't fit. No.
Yeah.
But if it's good for me, then it should be just about right for you.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit bigger.
When I was buying your controller at Best Buy, I was checking out, and the girl was like, "Oh, I like your shoes. I have the same ones."
Yeah, unisex, man.
Yeah.
What were you wearing?
Were you wearing the colorful ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Air Maxes.
Oh.
The super colorful ones, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What was that curve you gave them?
Mm-hmm.
They have those in a bunch of different colors. They have a tan one that's like all just like tan all the way through. It's really fucking nice. I was trying to get you.
Well, you guys have those Acorn Air Max ones too. I was like, oh man, these are kind of fire. I was like, I kind of want these. This is kind of dope. They made those corduroy ones too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I wish I had some paper, bro. I'm telling you, if all those gigs didn't fuck me over in the last half of the year, my life would be better. My life would be better. It's okay. But thank you guys. I really appreciate everything. I love you guys.
Yeah, I love you too.
Real shit, bro. Real shit. I was like, yeah. Thank you. Bro, you have no idea, man. Fiending for the news. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Use some nicotine, use some beer, your vices.
100%, bro.
Exactly,
Thank
bro.
you. This was our, we had a lot of good conversation. This is what I like. Like, we get to the point where it's just effortless to generate a fucking substantial conversation with real shit.
Yeah.
That's why our podcast will be number one. But this is our comeback. Welcome back. Self-Care Sunday. We'll be back. I think it's, what day is it today?
5th.
Wednesday the 5th, 6th, 7th, so the 10th?
Yeah.
So come out the 10th?
Somewhere 9th.
9th?
Yeah.
10th? Whatever it is, we're back.
We're back.
And we will not go anywhere.
Yeah.
We're going to record another episode with Joseph this week if you guys are free.
Yeah, we can do it.
Okay, cool.
I'm free. So.
Well then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in for this week. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll catch y'all in the future. Self-Care Sunday.
See you soon.
Shit, if I do. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
Oh, man. Crassness.
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 Man, I want to